This grand hustle team of kings is getting rich. I lean and get lit. Lima bean 6, I take breath. The opposite of primatine miss. I ride 26 and let my 9 screen flip. Trophy watching open Mac 90 beam clip. Triple black family in the nah, it ain't tilt. With lucky torn diamond man, but nah, it ain't flip. K-Bones. Okay, then I let my shoulder lean. And I bet my car tone. And I bet my motor clean. Suicide dope, brown rover look like Pokemon. Everybody know me in the club, cause they smoking me. Trope, for me. Ice come for Boca Raton. 100 carat hammer fro for an eon. Red, black, and white Chevy, now around Dion. Put them lights up in my rim, now around neon. Our cars look like Creon. No on the man though, I can shoulder lean. I don't know how to dance though.
Bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, let you show. Yeah, just let you show. Hey, get it right. Two-step and let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, just let you show. Hey, let me see you bounce right and left and let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, let you show. Hey, get it right. Two-step and let you show. Yeah, just let you show. If you wild, do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg. When I hit the dance floor, do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg. If you wild up, do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg. When I hit the dance floor, do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg. When I hit the dance floor, you know I'm doing the stanky leg. South submarine gang, then you rub across your head. If you an ace boom chick, you can do it too. Snap your fingers in the air and shake your microphones too. Now you can lean with it and you can drop with it. You can switch to the other leg and you can stop with it. Now get it, now get it, now get it, now get it, Now hit the booty do, hit the booty do. Now hit the booty do, hit the booty do. Now you can gig with it, don't gig with it. Now you can gig with it, don't gig with it. If you wild, do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg. When I hit the dance floor, do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg. If you wild, do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg. When I hit the dance floor, do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg. They're going to step, they're going to step, they're going to step, they're going to step, they're getting jiggy with it, 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 they're going to step, they want to step, they can't step, it's like I to step, watch me get jiggy with it, watch me get jiggy with it, watch me get jiggy with it, watch me get jiggy, going to step. I hit it up fresh, I start the shades on, two-stepping, getting jiggy with my J's on. Don't get your steps wrong, don't try to bite mine. Two-stepping, yeah, I'm back. One more time. See, we gon' form a line and we gon' step it right. Now step it to the left, girl, you know you dynamite. Let's have some good times, I see you got it right. Beat my wrist, ice colder than a Bud Light. Now I'ma take my time, where the gangsters at? And you can still post a wall, holla back. Great Goose and Yak, George Bush. I'm getting jiggy with it, smoking on that George Bush. Step. A two-step, now go to two-step, now go to two-step, now go to
Come on, man.
now go to two-step, now get jiggy with it, 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 now go to two-step, hey, two-step, that can't two-step, it's like I two-step, watch me get jiggy with it, watch me get jiggy with it, watch me get jiggy with it, watch me get jiggy with it. She moves her body like a cyclone, and she makes me wanna do it all night long. Going hard when they turn the spotlights on, because she moves her body like a cyclone, just like a cyclone. She moves her body like a cyclone, and she makes me wanna do it all night long. Going hard when they turn the spotlights on, because she moves.
Y'all want me to do it? Y'all want me to do it?
Now look at that dumper on the back of that bumper. She ain't even playing when she shaking that rumper. And oh, you ain't know, she get lower than a muffler. Either with a girlfriend, the show stopping with a hustler. The way she move her body, she might see the Maserati. She wanna put it on me, trying to show me her tsunami. She make it hard to copy She always tight and never sloppy, and got her entourage and her own paparazzi. Now that she go again, riding through the stormy weather, you better button up if you wanna go get her. Cause it is what it is, everybody wanna love her. But when she pop it, boy, you better run for cover.
She moves her body like a cyclone, and she makes me wanna do it all night long. Going hard when the camera spotlight's on, because she moves her body like a cyclone, just like a cyclone. She moves her body like a cyclone, and she makes me wanna do it all night long. Going hard when the camera spotlight's on, because she moves her body like a cyclone, a mighty cyclone.
Shake that love it, tap it, that love it, tap it. Shake that love it, tap it, that love it, tap it, girl. Shake that love it, tap it, that love it, tap it, that love it, tap it, that love it. I'm looking for Mrs. Bubblegum, I'm Mr. Chico Stick. I wanna dun-dun-dun, oh, cause you so thick. Girls call me Jolly Rancher, oh, cause I stay so you can a long time. Oh my God, girl, this ain't a dance floor, this a candy store, and I'm really geeked up, and I got more trouble. I pop, I roll, it's off. I know it's the summertime, but your laughing taffy got me flow. Get loose, get low, don't be shy. I'm Playboy. I know you wanna ride, you a star, and it shows. What's happening? What's up? What's up? Let's go, let's go, let's go. Girl, shake that laughing taffy, that laughing taffy, shake that laughing taffy, that laughing taffy. Girl, shake that laughing taffy, that laughing taffy, that laughing taffy, that laughing taffy. Girl, shake that laughing taffy, that laughing taffy, shake that laughing taffy, that laughing taffy. Girl, shake that laughing taffy, that laughing taffy.
Rockstar lifestyle, might don't make it. Living life, everyday click, waste. Sipping on purple stuff, rolling up stanky. Wake up in the morning, 10 o'clock drink. Party, 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 let's all get wasted. Check it for me, baby girl, do it, wasted. I'm so wasted, she's so wasted. Tell the bartender, send me 20 more checks. Check like Whitney, geeking like Britney. Gucci no hippie, but it's like Jimmy. Extreme poppers, geeked up crazy. Whole clique rolling, everyone's wasted. Paper codeine, Sprite, paint, don't waste it. Mix up, grandma, drink it, then taste it. Down grandma, sipping syrup, leaning wasted. Walking around, dope, twisting her fingers. Homegirl slipped up, drunk, got wasted. Now she backstage, and she tryna get famous. See me up the drinky, Gucci man shake. Club night, damn right, Gucci man wasted. Rockstar lifestyle, might don't make it. Living life, everyday click, wasted. Sipping on purple stuff, rolling up stanky. Wake up in the morning, 10 o'clock drink. Party, 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 let's all get wasted. Check it for me, baby girl, do it, wasted. I'm so wasted, she's so wasted. Tell the bartender, send me 20 more cases.
On red tight. Hey, can I please talk to my busted babies real quick on me? Let me bring you in my world. Let you know what I call the busted baby.
She got me speeding in the fast lane, pedal to the floor, man. Tryna get back to her love. Best believe she got that good thing. She my little hood thing. Ask around, they know us. They know that's mine. But baby, everybody know that's mine. But baby, everybody know that's mine.
If I wasn't married to the streets, it'll be you. Your lips would make you so cute. Love when you poke your mouth out when you're mad too. Say your nimble in my phone under the lip boo. Like your sex, but more in love with what you do. Turn me on how you stab me when we're through. When you get to me, I don't want to turn you loose. Scared to moan, Ryan, it's all I can say. Ooh, yeah, A-Town is all again. A-Town, A-Town, A-Town. Yeah, y'all know how we do around this time. Young young bloods, Lil John, yeah. Tote that thing, yeah, I mean. Hat lean, clothes smell like green, like ice and white tea, and white weed. I'm buy bread, real G, get G. Back to the street, back with Lil John. Back for the A, back reppin' for the slum. Put your hood up, show a nigga where you from. And if they hate that, then get the job done. Walk around, big wheel, big red, shopping hard, like beer, drink, never drawn. Keep them bottle popping all night long. What we smoke, that good, presidential shit. George Bush, how we do it, like this, get caught, big.
16, I'ma give it to you raw. Take it to your ass, slap you clean, cross the jaw. Now where they at? Who want some? See, I don't think y'all really want none. See, I'm back with a whole new clip, with a badass chick on some brand new shit. Now put 'em up to the sky. Get fucked, get drunk, get high. Shake 'em off, you know what to do. Take it to the floor, call out your whole crew. Like what? Look, if you're boss, see, we still don't give a damn, and I never gave a fuck. See, I'm big timing, wrist stay blinding with 4 or 5 threes. Yeah, my pinky ring shining. I stay grinding and true to the streets. If you ever need to find me, you know where we can meet.
Walk around, big wheel, big red, shopping hard, like beer, What we drink, never drawn. Keep them bottle popping all night long. What we smoke, that good, presidential shit. George Bush, how we do it, like this, get caught, big. I feel big bang, and drink. That's why I got a purple Sprite, and y'all ain't. Y'all ride big rims, seeing me is tall. So when you step down, baby girl, don't bow. Y'all niggas know the name. They call me Sean Paul, and I ain't got no flaws except breaking the law. Niggas call me dope, cause I'm hard and I'm raw. Can't call me that thing, one hit to make it cough, and it's always beside me. Watch got diamonds, I ain't part-time, and I'm full-time grinding. The nigga one shining, blind nigga blinding. I'm niggas with the dimes in the whips that I be riding, and I don't pull them out into the trunk beat. And you can see you moving, sitting in the back seat. They wild on the east, they live in these streets, so I'ma keep my peace, sitting on the front seat. Walk around, big wheel, big red, shopping hard, like beer, What we drink, never drawn. Keep them bottle popping all night long. What we smoke, that good, presidential shit. George Bush, how we do it, like this, get caught, big.
Cash Money Records taking over for the 99 in the 2000.
Girl, you working with some ass hand. Your bad jam, make a nigga spend his cash hand. His last hand, holds pound when you pass hand. They mad jam, you can ride in the jag hand. With that hand, you can smoke up by your bag hand. A grass hand, got money, I can fast hand. And trash hand, I'm a big time a nigga, yeah. Pull a trigger, yeah. I play a hater flipper, yeah. Go ahead, fill it, yeah. I like slanging wood, yeah. Out the hood, yeah. Let it be understood, yeah. It's all good, yeah. Got a nigga screaming large, yeah. On the hard, yeah. A smooth down broad, yeah. I'm on the drug, yeah. I'm used to do a trick, yeah. On the dick, yeah. Claiming you wanna fit, yeah. That ain't shit, yeah. The nigga with the money, yeah. Doing that plenty, yeah. Got birds and I'm running, yeah. About 100, yeah. Girl, you look good, won't you back that ass up? You so fine, motherfucker, won't you back that ass up? Call me Big Daddy when you back that ass up. Oh, who is you playing with? Back that ass up. Girl, you look good, won't you back that ass up? You so fine, motherfucker, won't you back that ass up? Call me Big Daddy when you back that ass up. Girl, who is you playing with? Back that ass up. Girl, you look good, won't you back that ass up? You so fine, motherfucker, won't you back that ass up? You got a stupid ass, yeah, make me laugh, yeah. Make a nigga wanna grab that, on the grab that. I'm sweating in the drawers, yeah, hard log, yeah.
wanna walk it like a dog, yeah. Break your off, yeah. Get mine, you gon' get yours, yeah. That for sure, yeah. You fucking with my nerves, yeah. To the curb, yeah. I know you bitches know, yeah. And it's sure, yeah. But a nigga got some more, yeah. I'm out the flow, yeah. Fresh from shit, yeah. In this bitch, yeah. We be making hits, yeah. After hits, yeah. Them titties sitting nice, yeah. I wanna bite, yeah. I can fuck you right, yeah. All night, yeah. Wanna bring it to my house, yeah. On the couch, yeah. Knock a pussy out, yeah. Get them out, yeah. I wanna see these hoes, yeah. Bend it low, yeah. Let me run it in the hole, yeah. Make me know, yeah. Girl, you look good, want you back that ass up. You's a fine motherfucker, want you back that ass up. Call me Big Daddy when you back that ass up. Oh, who is you playing with? Back that ass up. Girl, you look good, want you back that ass up. You's a fine motherfucker, want you back that ass up. Call me Big Daddy when you back that ass up. Oh, who is you playing with? Back that ass up.
I know you can't stand it, dick bandit, done landed, see your draws handed. You go get it, y'all, gang spit it, y'all. Put the bitch on the wall and I hit it, y'all. Looking kinda lonely, I'm feeling honey. Put the dick in the middle like Monet. Big dick plumber chick and a hummer chick. Beat the dick like a motherfucking drummer chick. Say that, put it cat, look at that. I love a fucking hooded rat, that's a fact. You motherfucking get it, girl. Quit it, girl. I'm the nigga, the hit it, girl.
Girl, you looks good, want you back that ass up. You's a fine motherfucker, want you back that ass up. Call me Big Daddy when you back that ass up. Oh, who is you playing with? Back that ass up. Girl, you looks good, want you back that ass up. You's a fine motherfucker, want you back that ass up. Call me Big Daddy when you back that ass up. Oh, who is you playing with? Back that ass up.
After you back it up, then stop. Then what, drop it like it's hot. Now after you back it up, then stop. Now what,
Come on,
drop
man.
it like it's hot. Now drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. CMB, make you drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot.
Yeah, good morning. It's Uncle Lou here. That's right, it is me, Uncle Lou, live on YouTube for you. Yeah, thanks for watching. Welcome to Uncle Lou After Dark, the college football call-in show every Tuesday and Thursday night at 9 p.m. year-round. No off-season here. Yeah, no off-season here. Some would say the off-season around here is even more entertaining than during the season. I don't know. Some people would say that. Now, some people say all kinds of dumb shit, so I don't know. How's everybody doing? Happy Thursday. The playoffs start tomorrow. There is a bowl game coming on right now for absolutely no reason at all. Probably more people watching this show right now than watching that game. It's absolutely horrendous. I did bet on it, though. Of course I did. Of course I bet on it. What do you think I am? What do you think I am? Missouri State versus Arkansas State. What bet did I make? I don't know. Let's look. I don't even remember. I bet it this morning. What did I bet on that game? Missouri State to win. Fuck Butch Jones. Fuck Lyle. Right? Butch Jones. Is he still the coach of Arkansas State? I'm pretty sure he is. I know nothing about either one of these two teams. Don't know their record. Can't name one player on either one of them. Haven't seen 5 seconds of either of these teams play. My money's on Missouri State. So we'll keep an eye on that. Need Missouri State to win. What else do I have here? Nothing. That's the only, I bet some basketball games earlier today. But nothing else tonight other than this college football game. So we will keep an eye on that. This is a college football show. If you want to be a part of it, give me a call and let's talk some college football. When you call in, let's go through the bracket. I want you to tell me who you think's winning it all. I'm trying to take the temperature here. Is everybody just on Ohio State and Indiana making it to the national championship game and Ohio State beating them? Is that what everybody is doing, or just the majority? I'll pull the bracket up when you call in, and just real quick, we'll go through it at the beginning of your call or whatever, and then you can get on to whatever it is you actually wanted to talk about. I'm just curious where everybody's head is at here as we get ready to start the 2025 college football playoff tomorrow night at what is that game? 8 o'clock game? What are they doing tomorrow? 8 o'clock game. Now, there is a game on at 11 in the morning tomorrow for you brunch-type people who want to watch Kennesaw State and Western Michigan in the Myrtle Beach Bowl, or maybe you're sleeping in tomorrow. You're not getting in up till 2:30. That's fine. ESPN's got you covered with the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl, which is giving us Memphis versus NC State at 2:30. And then, yes, 8 o'clock tomorrow night on ABC, Alabama travels to Norman to take on the Sooners in the very first playoff game of the season, a rematch from a game played a few weeks ago, about a month ago now. Oklahoma came out on top in that one on the road in Tuscaloosa. Was it 23-21, something like that? So we'll see what happens here. This line on that game has bounced around. It came out at a pick'em. Nobody was favored. It moved to Alabama -1. It has now moved all the way the other way to Oklahoma -1 or -1.5, depending on where you look. So going into the game tomorrow, Oklahoma, a slight home favorite. I've already done prediction videos on all 4 of the first round playoff games, so I don't mind telling you it is hard for me to pick against home teams in the first round of the playoffs when we have fairly close matchups, and I think we do. With the Alabama-Oklahoma game and the Texas A&M-Miami game. Do I think Alabama could beat Oklahoma? Absolutely. Do I think Miami could beat Texas A&M? Absolutely. Am I willing to put my money on that on a road playoff game? No. Too close to me, so I decided to go with both the home teams in those games. Obviously, I went for the home team in the other 2 games, but those are massive point spreads. Where they're facing G5 teams and should win easily by 2 or 3 touchdowns at a minimum. Of course, talking about James Madison at Oregon and Tulane at Ole Miss. The Tulane at Ole Miss game is interesting because it's our first look at Ole Miss sans Lane Kiffin, without Lane Kiffin. So what effect, if any, will that have on Ole Miss? And will we even be able to determine that in a home game against Tulane, or is that something that might pop up in a later round for Ole Miss, missing Lane Kiffin there? Don't know. That's why you got to watch the games and find out. But anyway, let's take roll. Let's see who the hell is here. More importantly, who's not here. There's the link if you want to be a part of the show. It is also in the description of the video. All right, Stocky is here. That's great news. We can officially start the show. Behind the Keys is here. Metal Rules, Matt SS, Charisse, Stingray, Brian Gentry, Robert Sharpton, Dog Fan, Ty Dog, Inverted Thrills, Michael Sprague, Vix Tube, Trey Bartolo, Matt Dummett. Georgia Man, Islander, Kicks and Coatings. Good morning. Olaf is here. Olaf. Olaf. All right. Sharkled. Go Irish. Dan. Wonder where Dan's from. Any guesses in the comment section where Dan is from? DJ David is here. Douglas Jones. Dula is here. Absolutely nobody understands what the hell I'm doing right now except for me and Dula, but I think it's fucking funny. Hogman is here. JD Wicks, Jay Shipes, Andrew, Sharkled, Matt Dummett, A. Ohio, Buck Rational is here. That's a nice color. Coffee cup could use some Buckeye leaves on it. Well, I don't know how the Buckeye leaves might not look so good next to that Power G there, bud. Every time Buckeye leaves have got anywhere near a Power G, the Buckeye leaves have lost every single time. So might not better try that. Also, shout out to my new members only jacket that came in today. This thing is unbelievable and amazing too. I've been waiting 25, 30 years for these things to come back in style. I'm tired of waiting. So rather than waiting on somebody else to bring these things back in style, I'm bringing them back in style. So it's official. Members only jackets are back in style now. See, I mean, this is official, like a fucking referee with a whistle. Look at that shit. Just look at it. Just look at it. It's fucking official. Now, if you got any sense at all, you'll order yourself one. I mean, just go search members only jackets. They're for sale again in like 30 different colors. The only thing I'm upset about is that I only ordered one. I should have ordered 3 or 4. They've got about 20 different, and I probably am going to order 3 or 4 more. But members only jackets are back in style, effective immediately. No, it wasn't on Amazon. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Because look, listen, I'm fashion forward in this bitch. So yeah, I'm fashion forward in that. What am I doing? When did I order this fucking thing? Somebody sent me an email and the subject line is dumpster fire. I don't even know what that is. I get a lot of fucking emails. It's hard for me to find. I'm trying to find where I ordered this fucking thing. Joe DiMaggio, thank you for hitting the PayPal link. Very kind of you. Says, I hope you're feeling better, Lou. I've had the same shit for a week. I got Bama Big tomorrow. What's your top play this weekend? I like Ole Miss Tulane over. If I had to pick a favorite, that's probably my favorite. Tulane Ole Miss over. Of course, you don't want to know my pick on the Alabama-Oklahoma game because you've got money on Alabama. So, yeah, there is that. Here we go. Is this it? Your order was delivered. Tell me when I am. All right, what's the name of this? Let me see. What am I doing? Oh, I got it off TikTok. Yeah, I got it off TikTok. That's where I got it off of. TikTok shop. Yeah. So all you got to do is go to TikTok and just do a search for members only jacket and it'll come up. Let me see if you just do a Google search for it, if it'll also come up. Yes. Oh, membersonly.com. Duh. Yeah, duh. Big duh. Look at this. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. I got excited about the members only. I found the members only site. I got excited and I hit the wrong button. But here you go. Membersonly.com. $98. They're basically giving them away. $98? Shit. Take my money. Look at these colors. Come on, man. Come on. That goes hard as shit right there. I almost ordered this one. I almost ordered that one. I'm not bullshitting you. I almost ordered that one, but I said, you know what? That white one is strong as fuck. So I ordered the white one, but I need to order more. What is this, a lighter pink? No, I'd say no on that. If you're going to go pink, go all the fucking way with it. If you're going to go pink, which would be amazing, I recommend it, but go all the fucking way. But look at that. Of course, you can never go wrong with just black, too. Members only should be paying me a lot of fucking money right now. Members only, if you're watching, and I'm pretty sure that you are, you owe me some money for this. This is a lot of free advertising you're getting here. I don't know about the red. It's a little too much Michael Jackson Thriller type vibes, or Beat It or whatever the fuck. I don't know about the red. I don't know about the red. What is this, like a cream color? Khaki? That, to me, the khaki is too generic. Isn't that the one that everybody had in 1987? I think this color is the exact same one everybody had in 1987. I don't know that you need that one. Some of you idiot Tennessee fans, look at that. Look at that. You're telling me you're a Tennessee fan and you don't want that bright orange members only jacket? Come on, man. Of course you do. Of course you do. You're a Florida fan? Get you to blue. It's not really Florida blue, is it? Neither is that. What about LSU purple? Come on, man. Stop it. Come on. With the yellow fucking hanky, too? Man, they might as well say LSU on the back. Come on, man. I'm telling you, members only jackets. Membersonly.com. I'm going to ask y'all again in a week or two, and y'all better have one. $98. Come on, man. They're giving them away. I will give you this hint if you are going to order one. I think they run a little small. I ordered a large, and I'm not a very, I ordered a large. I'm 5'10", 5'11", somewhere around there, around 175, 180. I ordered a large, and it could be a little bigger. So keep that. If you normally wear a large, you might. I'm between like a medium and large. Some stores I go to, I'll buy medium clothes. Some stores I go to, I buy large. I'm kind of in between. So if you normally wear a large, you might want to size up on that deal. On that deal there. I'd pay $36 max. Yeah, well, that's why your wardrobe looks the way it does, Matt. That's why your wardrobe looks the way it does, Bo. So, not everybody can pull this shit off. You better stick to the dad jeans and oversized t-shirts. You know what I mean? It's more your speed, bud. Yeah. Man. Do we have to talk college football? Yeah, yes, we do. I'm mostly over my cold. I feel a million times better. I feel almost fine. But I do still have a little bit of a runny nose, so if I've got to pause the show every once in a while. For that deal there, then, you know, you understand why. Tuesday, I was on death's door. Oh, who was here for the Tuesday show? Do y'all want me to take calls or just do this for 2 hours? Type 1 if you want me to take calls. 2 if you just want me to keep doing what I've been doing for 2 hours. Who was on the Tuesday show? I was down bad. I was in a bad fucking way. I was in a bad way on Tuesday. I was at death's door. I felt like complete shit on Tuesday too. But I feel fine. But I still have some remnants of the whatever bug I had. A little bit of I'm a little stuffed up, as it were. A little bit of a runny nose and that, and also in addition to that as well. And I may or may not have been drinking coffee since 6:45. Hey, guess what the lady did? Went and left me. Yep. Boy, damn. Yep. Not permanently, but for 5 days. Yeah, that's right. I'm on my own till Monday. Good luck to me. Good luck to me, I guess. I don't know what else to say. Left me home all by myself, sick, not feeling good. Playoff weekend. Look, I got to fix all my own food all weekend long while I'm trying to work. I got to work. She's out on vacation in Orlando, talking about sitting in the hot tub and shit in that and this. And I got to stay home and work. You know, she's running around Florida like it's spring break. And I got to work. I got to work like 15 hours on Saturday. I got to fix all my own food. I got to refill my drinks myself all day long. It's bullshit. All she does is go on vacation. She's only coming home from Florida because it's Christmas and New Year's. But guess what? As soon as New Year's is over, right back out on the road. Savannah for 4 days. Y'all hear that, or is it just me? The fuck is that buzzing noise? That might drive me up the wall. Is anybody still watching? I hear it a little bit still. Now it's gone. I don't know what the fuck that was. It's gone now, right? Y'all heard that too? Berg, what the fuck is going on in here, dude? I forgot to count up the ones and the twos, so I guess we'll just talk college football. Good morning, you're on with Uncle Lou.
I guess let me fill out this bracket or whatever.
Yeah, so start with the first round games. So who's winning the first round games? And I don't need 5-minute explanations for each game. I just give me the winners here, and
all right.
We're not going to hold you to it. You're free to change your mind after the first round games. I'm just trying to get a general idea of what people are thinking heading into the first round of the playoffs. So I'll just call the games out, and you give me a winner. James Madison, Oregon.
Oregon.
Alabama, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Tulane, Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Miami, Texas A&M.
Miami.
All right, Miami, Ohio State.
Miami.
Ole Miss, Georgia.
Georgia.
Who'd you say in Alabama, Oklahoma? You said Oklahoma, didn't you?
Yes, Oklahoma.
Okay, Indiana, Oklahoma.
Indiana.
And Oregon, Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
All right, Texas Tech versus Indiana.
Texas Tech.
All right, so Texas Tech in the championship game. And then you'll have Georgia versus Ohio State.
Georgia versus Miami, because I picked.
Oh, you picked Miami to beat Ohio State?
Yeah. I like it.
Hello?
Yeah.
All right, so Miami versus Georgia.
Georgia.
Okay, so Georgia versus Texas Tech in the Natty game.
Georgia to break Texas Tech's heart.
Okay, so right away we get something that's, I think, out of the box a little. I don't think we're gonna have too many picks on that. Okay, thank you for playing along with me. Now, can you pull up? Can you pull up and wait, and we'll be out with your fries in a minute.
Huh?
Yeah, don't ever just say no.
No.
No. You'd never pull up and wait.
Okay.
All right, what can I do for you?
All right, I guess I just wanted to discuss, the 2 first-round games that actually matter: Alabama, Oklahoma, and Texas A&M, Miami. For me, I don't know. I feel like this Alabama team has just regressed at the end of the season. The 2 weeks off or the month off could have been nice because they didn't really. I mean, they got a couple people back like Josh Cuevas and stuff. LT Overton, I heard rumors that he has blood clots or something, but I don't know. It's just going into Norman at night. I just don't. I don't trust this team at all. I mean, they lost in Tuscaloosa, and Mason Thomas is back. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to go to the Rose Bowl and play Indiana, but I'm just not really that confident in this team. Just calling it from an unbiased perspective and stuff. I don't know if Ty Simpson's injured. I don't know like what's up. Ryan Grubb, he like for some reason has been on the sideline. Like I think he should get back in the press box. I don't know, but the offense is like kind of just mediocre to bad at times.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of what you said. I mean, if this game was played on a neutral field somewhere, maybe you could you make some kind of argument for Alabama. Because the thing is, it's not like Oklahoma's going to put up 40. So, it feels weird that we're talking about Alabama in this way, that they're about to play a game where we feel like they can't score 20. Like, that just feels weird, just because Alabama's had such a potent offense for, a long time. But their offense over the last half of the season has just been so bad. And
I don't even know
Ryan Williams, Ryan Williams is
useless.
I don't know what's going on there, because I know even the Alabama fans now are like, man, I'm tired of Ryan Williams. And I get it. But like everybody on the planet knows his potential, because we see it. Not all the time, but like we see it. But then he just disappears. Sometimes for whole games, multiple games. It like on Tuesday we did the sleeper pick thing where we were trying to pick the over under on stats for players.
I voted on the under. If I took that, that's a free.
Ryan Williams comes up and it's 65.5 yards, and I'm like, he could finish the game with 0, or he could go over 65 in one play. Like you just. And it's so it's one thing if like last year with Georgia, like the receivers were just bad, and that's aggravating too.
Oh no,
it's got to be more aggravating when you know someone has the potential and the ability and they're just not doing it. It's got to be frustrating for the coaches too.
But yeah, that's all I have on that game. And for the Texas A&M Miami, kind of the same way with Texas A&M, they kind of peaked towards the middle to like. Until like really the Texas game, they started to regress. I know they played a lower half of the SEC, but you could even just tell they just didn't look as good in that like South Carolina game, especially the first half. They looked awful. They were down like 30-0. And then the Texas game they lost pretty like easily. And I feel like for Miami, all you got to really do, because I trust Miami more in this game than I really trust A&M. I know it's at Kyle Field and stuff, but I feel like if they don't get like pressure on Carson Beck and don't force him into interceptions, he can ball out and win the game for Miami pretty easily. I think it'll be a low scoring kind of game, honestly. Like both defenses are pretty solid.
Yeah, it sounds like duh when I say it, but like I think it's particularly true for this game. I think whoever turns the ball over loses.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Because if Carson Beck throws an interception in the first quarter, I'd bet my life savings he throws another one before the end of the game, because they come in his interceptions come in bunches for whatever
it's like
reason.
A mental thing or something. Yeah. I don't.
And Marcel Reed in the only game they lost, and then the first half of the South Carolina game where they got destroyed, he looked like absolute shit. Like the end of that Texas game, he was horrible. He threw back-to-back interceptions on consecutive plays. In the fourth quarter against Texas, cost him a chance to get back into the game. And then, of course, first half against South Carolina, he looked like he'd never seen a football before. I agree with you on the low-scoring thing, too. I feel like Miami is more sort of maybe prepared mentally for this game, because as soon as Miami lost to SMU, which was over a month ago, every game they've played since then has been an elimination game.
Exactly.
So they sort of have been in this mentality of we have to win for a while. Whereas Texas A&M, even in the Texas game, wasn't in a must-win scenario. So I feel like that might favor Miami a little. But again, to me, the home field advantage, in a game that I expect to be low scoring and close, I can't pick against the home team in these first round games.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think they do get a benefit of not having to play this game at night, because the like crappy G5 like James Madison like game is taking up that time slot. But I feel like they somewhat get that benefit. I'd rather play at noon on the road than at night. But Yeah, I don't know. Texas A&M fans there for like the first month of the season were hyping up Marcel Reed, and he's like, I don't think he's as good as Carson Beck.
Well, he can run, which gives Texas A&M something that Miami doesn't have. But like as far as 3rd and 12, who do I want? Carson Beck or Marcel Reed?
Beck.
I want Carson Beck.
I heard like Texas A&M fans trying to call him a Black Tebow or something. I mean, that was just absurd. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had on those first round games, Lou.
All right, buddy. I appreciate you calling in, man. Good to hear from you. Good luck against Oklahoma. Good morning. You're on with Uncle Lou.
What's going on, Uncle Lou?
Hey, Jarrett.
I'm ready for you to give me the playoff stuff.
All right.
The bracket.
All right. We'll run through it. Remember, Jarrett, because you sometimes have a hard time with this. All I need is the name of the team that's going to win, not a 5-minute explanation.
Okay.
All right. James Madison and Oregon.
Oregon.
Alabama, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Tulane, Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Miami, Texas A&M.
A&M.
A&M, Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Ole Miss, Georgia.
Georgia.
Oklahoma, Indiana.
Indiana.
Texas Tech, Oregon.
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech versus Indiana in the Final Four.
That's a hard one. Give me Texas Tech.
All right. Georgia versus Ohio State in the Final Four, semifinals.
That's a tough one too, but give me my team, Georgia. I'll pick Georgia.
All right. So Georgia versus Texas Tech.
Yeah, Georgia versus Texas Tech.
All right. That's 2 picks so far for Texas Tech to make the championship game. So no believers in Indiana so far. All right. What's on your mind, Jarrett?
Oh, I'm going to talk about the playoff teams, but first I'm going to bash Dabo Swinney. You ready?
Uh-oh. Yep.
He's a fucking retard, man. He says, I'm going to do it my way. The NIL and transfer portal, I'm going to do it my way. So when you come to Clemson, then we can talk about money and business then. What a fucking retard. That's not how business works with players and getting them in to the transfer portal and getting them to come into your team. That's a way of losing players and getting them to go somewhere else. Don't you agree, Lou?
Well, I kind of agree. I mean, I understand what he's saying, which is that he doesn't want to break any rules. And I get that. And a lot of people are with tampering or, you're not supposed to have contact with players until they enter the portal. And, the portal's not even open yet. But these players have agents and the schools have boosters. And it's a gray area. Can a booster from Clemson talk to DJ Lagway's agent? Probably. I don't know what anybody could do about that. And so Dabo's kind of trying to straddle the fence. So I understand like the point he's trying to make. The issue I have with it is that I feel like there's already this perception around Clemson that like it's not a place for transfers. They want Clemson people, and Clemson people commit to Clemson when they're in 3rd grade and they never change their mind. And so if you're a player at another school and you're considering entering the portal, like Clemson's probably not even on your mind because you just assume that's somewhere where portal players don't go. And then Dabo Swinney comes out and says what he says. I don't think it helps. I don't think him feeling that way, like we all know he feels that way. Him coming out and saying it, I don't think that helped Clemson any.
Yeah, I mean, it looks bad on his part, and he should have retired in 2021. He should have retired.
Retired. Dang.
He should have retired. Yeah. I don't care what any of those Clemson podcasters say, like Rob or Pete says. He should have retired if he's having this much trouble trying to use the transfer portal or NIL. He should have retired.
So you're saying Pete don't know what he's talking about, does he?
I like Pete. I think he's a great guy. But
I know you like him, but you're saying he has no idea what he's talking about when it comes to all that, right?
I think he has some idea, but I just think he should have retired. I think his best days are behind him.
Yeah. And you disagree with Pete?
I do. I just think his best days. I think Dabo's best days are behind him. 2021 was his last best day, and I mean, really, 2018 was his last really last best day. 2019 was his last national title team, and he lost to, LSU. And yeah, it's just never been the same.
The call-in link is in the description of every call-in show I've ever done. So
but anyway, enough about Dabo.
You don't have to ask me for it.
I really think Georgia has a shot if they can play like they do for the past 5 weeks. Besides the Georgia Tech game, that's an anomaly. The past 3 years, Brent Key's been playing like that against Georgia. One possession game, one score game like that nonstop for the past 3 years. That's an irregularity. The past 4 or 5 weeks, it's been really good for Georgia. If they can play like that, I think they got a shot of winning it all. I really do.
I think Georgia's got a shot too. I mean, let's be real, they're third in the odds. Of course they have a shot. If I'm doing like a pessimistic view or like glass half empty thing with Georgia,
consistency.
Specifically in the downfield passing game.
Because Colby Young's out.
Losing Colby Young halfway through the season hurt, and Noah Thomas, for whatever reason, hasn't really been he definitely hasn't been what I hoped he would be, and I don't think he's lived up to whatever the Georgia staff thought he would be when they brought him in. I mean, he's 6'6", legit 6'6", not.
But he's not big.
6'6".
He's not bulky.
He's 6'6", and we hardly throw him the ball. He's not in the game all that. And I thought maybe when we lost Colby Young, that was his opportunity. And he's had some moments. It's not that he hasn't done anything. He's made some catches. But it just seems like there's been times when the downfield passing game has worked great. I mean, I've seen what's his name? Zachariah Branch. I've seen him with making catches 15 yards downfield. Every 3 or 4 games when we decide to get the tight ends involved, they make some catches downfield. Dylan Bell. Landon Humphrey against Tennessee with the catch in the corner of the end zone to take the lead or to tie it up or whatever it was in the fourth quarter. I've seen it, but it's kind of it's inconsistent. It's like Carson Beck with the interceptions. Like we throw it downfield a couple of weeks in a row, and then 2 weeks go by and there's nothing further than 10 yards, and that worries me specifically against Ohio State. That's the game that I think that could be a problem. Ole Miss, their defense is bad.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying Georgia can't lose to Ole Miss, but Ole Miss's defense is not top 10. Ohio State is top 1.
They're top 3. They're number 1 in the nation, probably.
Yeah, and they can play man-to-man. Like, they can match up with Georgia athlete player for player. They can play man-to-man. They can play up on the line of scrimmage, which is going to limit what we can do with those quick behind the hitch passes that everybody loves to run. So if the Ohio State game becomes one of those games for Georgia where they're struggling to throw the ball downfield, it's hard for me to because Ohio State's defense is too good for us to just run the ball and win. Like, that's just not going to.
But at the same time, Ohio State. But at the same time, I have to call out Ohio State struggling to score enough points.
Well, at the same time, and I'm not worried. Georgia defensively, I think, will be okay against Ohio State. Georgia's got a good defense too.
It's just, can our offense put enough points on the board? That's the only thing.
Yeah, like if they play like they played against Georgia Tech, like that's not good enough to beat Ohio State. And Georgia Tech wasn't in week 1. Or September, like that was 3 weeks ago.
I've seen 3 instances where Ohio State struggled. Last year, Michigan 13-10. This past time, Texas, Ohio State 14-7, and then the Big Ten championship 13-10. So, if Georgia can do it like that and score like 13-10 like that, it's probably going to have to come down to a game like that. Most likely, score 13 points and hold Ohio State to 10. It's probably going to have to be like that. It's not going to be a pretty game. It's probably going to be ugly.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be ugly. Like really low scoring.
Yeah.
So that's really what it's going to come down to. Hopefully it's not a blowout. I mean, that's what I'm thinking, a really ugly, low scoring game.
Well, You talking about Georgia, Ohio State still?
Georgia, Ohio State, yeah.
Yeah. The lower scoring it is, the better off Georgia will be in any scenario. I think.
But that's all I had to say.
All right, buddy. Appreciate you calling in. Good to hear from you, Jared. Good morning. You're on with Uncle Lou.
All right. So as far as like the Oklahoma game and the Alabama game, I got Oklahoma because like they have the home field advantage, and also I watched a tape, the all 22 tape on Oklahoma and Alabama, and then I came up the Oklahoma, they need to run these stunts and twists versus Alabama because let's be honest, Alabama's offensive line, I mean, they're soft. Obviously, when you run stunts and twists, you get the offensive line confused. So I think that will benefit Oklahoma. And then for Alabama, they need to run a lot of zone coverages like Tampa 2, cover 3, cover 4 palms. And then when they blitz, they need to bring in this single back pressure packages. So, I mean, there's my analyst on the Oklahoma and Bama game. What's your thoughts on that?
I don't have any thoughts on that. I don't do X's and O's.
Okay. So, you don't watch a tape?
No.
Why?
Because I don't want to. It's boring as fuck.
Okay.
I watched the game.
And then anyways, did you hear or they're not rumors, but did you hear that USC is like signing like players, like re-signing them? Like contracts?
Well, yeah, not just USC. Everybody's doing that.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, like,
I don't know who sent the memo out to get that started either, by the way, because it started like no one had ever talked that way before, and then it started, and now that's all you hear now. Such and such is re-signing with this team, and such is re-signing. We've never heard that before. Now you hear it 100 times a day.
Yep.
That a player that's already on a team is re-signing with that team. I mean, it used to just be, duh. Like, tell us if they're leaving. We don't need to know if they're, like, we just assume they're staying unless you tell us they're leaving, but now they have to tell us they're re-signing. So I don't know. What it is, it's a giant setup. They're trying to get us all prepared for what's coming, which is, of course, collective bargaining and 1-year contracts, because that's what it's going to be. When we get to collective bargaining, it's going to be 1-year contract. Now, technically, every football player technically is on a 1-year contract. It's called a scholarship.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed this when you watched the All 22 film, but scholarships are given out 1 year at a time. You don't sign with a school and they hand you 4 years worth of scholarships. That's not how it works. Scholarships are renewed once a year. You get 1 year scholarship, not a 4-year scholarship. So we go to collective bargaining. That's what it'll be. 1 year contract. On that there. I do like the idea that some people are floating around once they standardize the money that gets paid to these players. That you get so much for year 1, but then you're guaranteed to get more in year 2. You're guaranteed to get more than that in year 3 if you stay with the same school. Transfer to a school, you start back over on the year 1 pay scale. It'll be interesting if that holds up legally, but that is an interesting idea to try to encourage people to stay at their existing school.
Yep. And I got 2 more things I gotta say, and then I'll get out of here. For the rest of the playoff games, I got Miami over Texas A&M. I got Ole Miss over Tulane, and then I got Oregon over James Madison for this round. And then my last thing I gotta say, do you think that college football they should have like a lottery system?
What, like scratch tickets?
No, I mean like for like scheduling. Like I think they should add like a lottery system where like 1 year, let's just say like Georgia, the lottery system picks them to play against I don't know, like USC, and then the next year it will be against like like TCU or something like that.
What do you mean lottery? I don't know. I don't understand what you mean by lottery system.
Yeah, it would be like a lottery system. Like 1 year, Georgia will play USC, and then the next year they'll play like Boston College or.
What does that have to do with a lottery? I don't understand what you mean lottery. What?
Yeah, I mean it will be like generated by a AI system, but we'll call it the lottery system. Oh, I'm out of here, man.
All right. Do you know? Did you hang up yet? Oh, he hung up. Does Mark Rogers still do call-in shows? Does anybody know? He does. That guy would be a great caller for the Mark Rogers show. Good morning, you're on with Uncle Lou.
Hey Lou, how are you?
I'm great.
Awesome. Want to give me the bracket real quick?
Yeah,
or-
here we go. James Madison in Oregon.
Oregon.
Bama, Oklahoma.
Hard one to pick. I'm gonna go Oklahoma though.
Damn, everybody has picked Oklahoma so far. Tulane and Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
And Miami, Texas A&M.
And I think this is another hard one to pick, but give me A&M.
All right. A&M, Ohio State.
Give me OSU.
Georgia, Ole Miss.
Sorry, Georgia. Not Ole Miss, Georgia.
Indiana, Oklahoma.
Indiana.
Texas Tech, Oregon.
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech versus Indiana in a Final Four.
I'm going to keep on doing what everybody else is doing. Give me Texas Tech.
All right. And Georgia versus Ohio State.
I'm a Georgia fan, but I think OSU is too much. Give me OSU.
All right. So Ohio State versus Texas Tech for the Natty.
Yeah. Yep.
All right.
And I'd probably pick OSU to win it if that was that too.
All right.
One thing I did want to say though, I'm glad you want to talk about the bracket. I think it's probably just because they're on the bye week, but I don't see a lot of people talking about Texas Tech. They are like legit this year, and I'm a Georgia fan. I really do not want to play them. Besides Indiana, OSU, Texas Tech's probably number 2 out of those 3. And I do not want to play Texas Tech.
I think they're legit too. I think they're good. I also think it's fair to not criticize, but maybe wonder what would happen if they were pressed at all.
Right.
I mean, the reality, their schedule is what it is. I'm not knocking it. They beat Utah, which is a pretty good team, and they beat BYU twice, which is a pretty good team. But they haven't really been. Well, they haven't been in any close games in the second half. Outside of that game, they lost on the road at Arizona State without their starting quarterback.
Right.
But other than that, they just really haven't been pushed. Now, I think their defense is fine, regardless. But offensively, I do wonder a little bit about them offensively if they're in a one-score game in the third quarter. Or they're down 6 in the fourth quarter, something like that. And it's not that I'm not criticizing their offense. I'm questioning it, but because I've never seen them in that scenario. We've seen Ohio State in 2 dog fights. They came out on top in one against Texas and came up a little short against Indiana. Georgia, we've seen come from behind in half their games. You go to Indiana. Close game with Ohio State. They win it in the end. They go on the road, win at Oregon. You can go down the list and you can find like examples for these teams where they've been in sort of some dogfight type games in the second half, and you kind of judge what they do in those situations. And so I'm just questioning it with Texas Tech in that I haven't seen it. I'm not criticizing or saying they can't do it. I'm just saying I hadn't seen them do it.
Right. And I want to point out something else. This also applies to Indiana. So what I'm about to say is going to apply to both Tech and Indiana. Their starters can go toe-to-toe with anybody, but if 2 or 3 key starters go down, then that's probably a problem for both of them, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, and with Indiana, they have 2 starters now. They've got the wide
the
receiver Omar Cooper. Now, I heard on
Yep.
Tuesday that he's probably going to play. But they lost a defensive guy, too, and I can't remember his name now. They lost a defensive guy, too. So I kind of agree with you there. Attrition would affect Indiana, Texas Tech, Ole Miss more than it would Oregon, Georgia, Ohio State. Oregon, Georgia, Ohio State, yes, they get hurt in the portal every year, but still, these are teams that have recruited in the top 5 for 100 years in a row, and they're more apt to absorb an injury to a starter than, say, Indiana, Texas Tech, Ole Miss, something like that. So I agree with what you're saying.
All right. Well, that's really all I had. Thanks for taking my call. I think this will be a pretty exciting playoff. A lot of good games I think will come out of this.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited. I can't wait. Tomorrow's
Yeah.
gonna be a good time. Appreciate the call. Don't forget, I'll be live on YouTube for all 4 of the first round playoff games. Normally, that would be a Patreon thing. I've talked to the people over on Patreon over the last 2 or 3 weeks, and so that they already know what's going on. But all 4 of the first round games will be right here on YouTube. So starting tomorrow night at 8, and then all day on Saturday. Whatever it is, noon, 4, and 8, or however the games are spread out on Saturday. But all 4 of the first round games, we will stream right here on YouTube, so we can hang out, watch the playoffs all weekend long. And that. Good morning, but you're on with Uncle Lulo. Is this a bad time for you, bud? Should I hang up and call you again later? All right. Good morning. You're on with Uncle Lou.
What's up, Uncle Lou? How are we doing?
I'm great, buddy.
Good. Glad to hear it. Do I sound as awful as last time, or am I better now?
No, you sound better.
Mike, okay?
Yeah, they were clowning you in the chat pretty bad last time.
That's rude, dude. I don't like it when they're mean to me like that. It hurts my feels.
Yeah, if I didn't like you so much, I'd have hung up on you last time. It was pretty bad.
Oh, well, fair enough. In future, just hang up on me. Just be like, hey, your mic sucks that bad.
All right. Say less, fam. I'm just kidding.
So that would have.
All right. What's going on, buddy?
Well, show me the bracket. Let me
All
pick
right,
Texas Tech to win the whole thing.
All
but
right,
we can play the game all we want.
All right. Let's play the game. James Madison and Oregon.
Oregon.
Bama and Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
All right. Tulane, Ole Miss.
Tulane.
Wow. Okay. And Miami, Texas A&M.
Miami.
All right. Miami versus Tulane.
Miami.
No. Sorry. Georgia versus it's Georgia versus Tulane. Sorry.
Georgia absolutely smokes them.
All right. Ohio State versus Miami.
Ohio State.
All right. Indiana versus Oklahoma.
Indiana.
And Texas Tech versus Oregon.
Texas Tech.
All right. That gives us a final 4 of Texas Tech and Indiana.
Tech.
All right. Texas Tech beats Indiana. And Georgia versus Ohio State.
Georgia.
National title game. Georgia versus Texas Tech.
Texas Tech, baby.
Come on,
going
man.
down.
Hey, man, why you string me along, man?
Go Big 12, dude. Go Big 12. Big 12, Big 12, Big 12. Is that how we do it? I'm trying to learn. Like I'm all conference up right now. Bricked up.
Oh, man. You gonna get you a Big 12 t-shirt?
All right, dude, I'm going to get like 6 and a bumper sticker, too.
I have an SEC flag in my backyard. I'm not going to lie.
See, I need a flag. I didn't even think about a flag.
I have
That's
an
pretty
SEC
sweet.
flag in my backyard.
I'm going to get blackout curtains that's just Big 12, and it'll be in every window around my house. It's going to be sweet, dude. Dude, I'm so excited. I'm learning. Now, hanging out with you SEC folks, I'm learning. Just conference pride over anything. If your team sucks, if you become an Arkansas of your conference, just cheer for the conference. It's fun. It's cool. I like it.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And what I wanted to bring up, speaking of underrated people that have a potential opportunity to do great things, there are rumors and contemplations of Coach Kyle Whittingham going to spend a couple of years in the Big House and coach the Michigan Wolverines. And I want to hear from you guys what your guys' thoughts on something like that would be. It obviously wouldn't be for a long time. It'd be, a couple years maybe or whatnot.
I have a strong, I have a strong opinion on this, and then I'm going to be curious to hear what you would think about it too if it actually happened. But I think that would be almost a perfect hire for Michigan because he's as straight-laced as they come. To me, unless unless there's some skeletons in the closet that we don't know about or something. But this is a guy that's been coaching for a long time, and from all appearances anyway, does everything the right way. He's clean. There's no extra baggage attached. He's a big enough name to where he can come in and get rid of everybody that's there. Get out, everybody from the athletic director down. I mean, because he's on borrowed time anyway, Ward Manuel. I think that would be a great hire from Michigan. I don't know that means Michigan would go on to win a bunch of Big Ten titles or make a bunch of playoffs or win a bunch of natties, but I think Michigan needs image rehab as bad as they need wide receivers.
I agree with everything you just said.
And from
no,
that
he
point
doesn't
of
have
view,
any skeletons or anything like that.
I don't know that there's a better hire they could make from a PR standpoint than to get somebody like Whittingham, who's what do the kids say? He's an old head.
Yeah, he's an unk for sure.
Yeah, from a PR standpoint, it would be brilliant if they could convince Whittingham to go there. Now, Now, what does Utah man? And you're speaking for every Utah man right now. What does Utah man feel about watching Whittingham on someone else's sideline?
I personally wouldn't mind. I don't think he would have left if we didn't have a coach in waiting that's been, chomping at the bit. And there's a lot of boosters and all that sort of stuff that are also really excited for this new Scally era. And if they hadn't named him coach in waiting and, he'd been, kind of strung along in a way for 5 years or more, I think he's probably coaching again next year, like for Utah. I don't think he's ready to go. And because I love him, I would love to see him have another chance. Back in the day, there was this guy named Karl Malone. We don't need to talk about what he did with the kid once. He played for Utah. We never won a championship and all that. And he's like, I'm about out the door. I'm going to go jump on this LA Lakers team and see if I can't go win it all. And it kind of feels not like that exactly, but kind of similar vibes. Like, hey, like if I'm not, in that case, it was, hey, we're kind of rebuilding, but I still have some juice left in me. In this case, it's not the exact same situation, but kind of has the same feel. And in that case, with Malone, I was like, it'd be sweet if he got one. Like, I'd like to see him get a championship. And with Whittingham, the feeling for me is kind of like, we've always kind of been this mid-major, tough, but not quite there little school, right? Playing above our weight class sort of thing. And it would be really cool to see him a couple of years with the big boy money and big boy brand and just see what he could do with it, know? And again, I don't think he's got more than maybe 3 years left. And it's the perfect thing for Michigan to go, okay, we have a good, like you said, image rehab.
Yeah.
But we still are kind of looking for the next guy. And this isn't going to be a permanent forever hire. It's just a great little rehab for our image and a similar type of ball, I think, than what Michigan likes to play. Kind of tough.
Yep.
That sort of deal. So it doesn't really change their identity much either. So I'd like to see what Whittingham could do with that sort of resources and image, right? Brand notoriety.
It seems like a hire with very little risk and a high floor. Like, even if he doesn't win a natty there, like, I don't think anybody would say, oh, Whittingham, shit, well, say hello to 4-8 for the next 3 years. You know what I mean? Like, that's an 8-win floor probably if he gets there, Not that Michigan fans are looking forward to 8-win seasons. That's not what I'm saying. But, even, somebody like Dillingham, I think, would be a little more risky even than a Whittingham. Now, Dillingham may have a higher ceiling, younger, more energy, whatever. We can debate. I'm not saying Dillingham's a better coach than Whittingham, career versus career. Dillingham is just getting started. Whittingham's sunsetting. So I'm not comparing them. But that's interesting. That's interesting there.
I'll
be curious.
I'm a big fan, and I like Dillingham, but Dillingham would be not what Whittingham would be as far as the hire goes. Now he would be hey, we're investing with this dude long term. We believe in him 5-10 years down the road. Whittingham is, hey, let's revamp this. We know what, like you said, our minimum floor is going to be. He's going to come in and play good ball. And rehab our image, and then we can still take a little bit longer to search for our forever coach. I really don't, especially from a Michigan point of view. I don't know how anyone would be super bummed out by that. I don't know who would complain about it or what they'd even say.
Yeah, I don't either. And now, so Whittingham, he's officially with Utah through the bowl game?
Yes.
Okay. So every day that goes
he will
by,
coach in the bowl game.
Every day that goes by that you don't hear a Michigan announcement about hiring somebody leads one step closer to maybe it is Whittingham, and they're just, when is that bowl game?
Oh shit, I don't even know. I'm a terrible fan for not knowing that. It's in January, but I don't know exactly when.
In January. Dang. Why?
I don't know, man. Because I told you, dude, I'm gonna spend all of January in Vegas. I don't know if I'll physically recover from it.
You did tell me that. Let me see what it is. I'm gonna look it up right now because I'm well, it's in December, but December 31st. But anyway, they get hot. So they play their game on New Year's Eve. On New Year's Day, he's announced as the head coach of Michigan, and that's before the portal opens. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah,
because the portal opens.
It makes a ton.
What, January, whatever. Let's see.
January 12th,
something like that. But anyway, that would that would give him a chance to get into Michigan, look around for a day or two, and then say, okay, we need this, this, and this in the portal or whatever. You want to have a coach for the portal if you can.
Yeah, and the behind-the-scenes side of it too. Like if they're going to hire him and they kind of know this is going to be his last bowl game with Utah or whatever, that the behind-the-scenes stuff is like, all right, let's start getting moved on. Like I've quit jobs and started new ones, and that last 2 weeks or month or however long I gave the prior company, right? There's stuff with me setting up with the new company so I can quote unquote hit the ground running, if you will. So
yeah,
again, I'd be excited for it, and personally, it would be really cool again to see what he could do with that sort of stuff in just a year or two and solid recruiting. So that's my hope. I gotta go. But
all right, buddy. Yeah,
you're
great,
the best, dude.
Great call.
Can't wait
yeah, you got my mind spinning on this Kyle Whittingham to Michigan deal. That would be something. Yeah. Good morning, but you're on with Uncle Ludo.
Yeah, good morning, but it's Ballard Sports Media.
Hey,
what's
man,
up, buddy?
Hey, I don't. What at the risk of putting your business in the street, as they say.
Oh shit.
I want to personally congratulate you, my man, on I saw your Facebook post about graduation.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I don't care.
That's awesome, man.
Officially a college graduate, and I'm a Bama fan.
That's
yeah.
First whatever. No, seriously.
Yeah, right?
That's I'm proud of you, Ballard, and you should be proud too. And that's a hell of an accomplishment, my man.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But let's get talking real business here.
Yeah.
Let's talk this college football playoff. I'm ready to make some picks.
All right, here we go. Let me pull it back up. I had to change
call him out. Call him out.
James Madison in Oregon.
Obviously, Oregon.
Yeah, obviously. Alabama at Oklahoma.
They ain't going too far in my bracket, but I think we get revenge on the Sooners. Let's get them.
Fair enough. It'll be a close game. Tulane and Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
And Miami, Texas A&M.
I'm going to go TAMU, so I'm taking all the SEC teams in the first round.
All right. Ohio State and Texas A&M.
Ohio State.
Ole Miss and Georgia.
Give me the Dogs.
All right. Indiana and Bama.
That's where Bama YSIO comes in. Okay. Give me Indiana. They're just too good.
All right. Texas Tech and Oregon. That's going to be a good game. Yeah, that's going to be a good game, man. That Texas Tech Oregon game is going to be really good.
That's almost a coin flip.
Yeah, yeah. And you're taking Oregon, you said?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Oregon and Indiana in the semifinals.
Hoosiers.
All right. Georgia, Ohio State in the semifinals.
Ohio State or Georgia? I'll go with the Dogs again, man. Y'all are one step closer.
All right. And Indiana, Georgia for the Natty.
I love you, but fuck Georgia. Give me Indiana, man, all day long.
Indiana wins their first Natty. All right.
Dude, they got it. They got it, man. I'm sorry. It's a year of the favorites, man. they're just too good. It
Yeah.
seems like, man.
They are good.
Heisman Mendoza to the top. Let's do it.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I mean,
if
look,
I don't
I'm
see
not
y'all, Merry
I'm
Christmas.
a Georgia fan, so if Georgia gets to the national championship game, regardless of who they play, I will obviously be Team Georgia there. But it's not a it's not a crazy, you know, you're not a retard for picking Indiana to beat Georgia. Like, Indiana probably be favored. You know?
Yeah. Probably by like a field goal or a touchdown.
Yeah.
We'll see. Yeah. But no, man, it should be a good playoff. Obviously, I hope I'm wrong on all this because I'm a Crimson Tide diehard here. But it is what it is. There's a couple teams I'd love to see get a natty. Oregon's never won it. I'd be happy for you and all the other dog fans in the community. And basically, I would say anybody out there not named Ohio State. I don't want to see Ohio State win it again. And let's just be realistic. Tulane and James Madison aren't coming anywhere close. So, I mean, if it happens, it happens. But no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's all I got, Lou. Love
All right,
y'all.
buddy. Yeah, man. Congratulations again, Ballard. I'm proud of everybody. Good morning. You're on with Uncle Lou.
Hey, Lou, how's it going?
It's going great.
Good. Hey, can you do the bracket thing?
Of course I can. There's nothing I can't do, buddy. James Madison in Oregon.
Oregon.
Alabama and Oklahoma.
I think Alabama wins a close one.
All right. Tulane and Ole Miss.
Ole Miss. Easy.
Miami, Texas A&M.
Texas A&M because it's at home.
All right. Ohio State, Texas A&M.
Ohio State. Ohio State.
Georgia and Ole Miss.
Georgia.
Indiana and Oklahoma, you said?
Indiana and Alabama.
Indiana and Alabama, that's right.
And I'll take Indiana, and I don't think it'll be that close.
Okay. Texas Tech and Oregon.
That's where you got me. I guess Oregon. I guess.
It's going to be a hell of a game.
Yeah.
All right. Oregon and Indiana in the semis.
I like Indiana.
All right. Georgia and Ohio State in the semis.
I like Georgia.
And Georgia versus Indiana for the Natty.
I think Georgia wins it and wins their third in 5 years. Hey, I got to pull for the SEC.
Yeah, I knew you were one of the smartest people on this channel.
I actually did a fill-out bracket back like right before conference championship weekend, and I had Georgia, Indiana, and I had Georgia winning it. To me, those teams, and nothing on Ohio State or Texas Tech, but to me, those teams have played the best towards the end of the season, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, outside of the Georgia Tech game. Now, of course, I think Ohio State could beat Georgia, and I think either Oregon, Indiana, or Texas Tech could reach the title game. I would go with Georgia. I'll tell you this much: I think the winner of Oregon, Oklahoma, and Alabama loses to Indiana by at least 10.
Wow!
So that's my predictions, Lou.
All right. Anything else?
I don't think so. I'll be listening. I got tired of going to some of my cousin's dance recital this weekend, so I'll be listening on. I'll be definitely listening to you on YouTube because that's going to be my main source of information for both Friday night and Saturday. So,
yep, we're going to have a good time, man. I will see
yes,
you
I can't
there.
wait.
All right, thanks for the call, buddy. Good to hear from you. Good morning. You're on with Uncle Lou.
Hey, Lou. I'm glad you're feeling better, bud.
Oh, thank you, my man.
You want to go ahead and do the picks?
Yeah, let's do it. Where'd it go? There it is. James Madison, Oregon.
Oregon.
Alabama, Oklahoma.
I mean, I've been leaning Oklahoma, but so many people are saying I'm going to just say Bama for the hell of it. Let's go
Tulane,
Bama.
Ole Miss.
Obviously, I got to go with Ole Miss.
Miami, Texas A&M.
Texas A&M.
I don't think anybody's picked Miami. Ohio State, Texas A&M.
Give me Ohio State.
All right. Georgia, Ole Miss.
Georgia. As much as I'd like to say Ole Miss, but it's hard to tell now with our coaching situation.
Indiana and Bama.
Give me Indiana.
All right. And Texas Tech, Oregon.
Texas Tech.
Oh, okay. Texas Tech versus Indiana in the semis.
Give me Texas Tech.
All right. And Georgia, Ohio State in the other semifinal.
I'm going to go Ohio State.
And that gives us Texas Tech versus Ohio State for the Natty.
Yep. And then I got Ohio State.
Dang, repeat.
Shocker, right?
Repeat. When was the last time somebody repeated as Natty champ? So, that's hard to do.
Yeah,
it's hard been to win one Natty. It's really hard to win 2 in a row. When was the last time somebody did that? I'm trying to think. Maybe somebody in the chat will know. You there?
And then the reason I'm calling, I just wanted your what you had to say. Wondering what you had to say about. For me, at least, it seems like the majority of fans who are against this are UGA fans, and it's probably because of Kirby. But what's your thoughts on Kirby and what seems to me the majority of UGA fans being so against 9 SEC games? I'm all for it.
They're afraid of a loss.
Even as an Ole Miss fan.
They're afraid of a loss.
I love it.
Period. They don't even hide it.
It don't make no sense.
That's what,
because I'm an Ole Miss fan.
They'll tell you that. They won't use the word afraid.
I should be the one that doesn't want it.
But that's what they'll tell you. What do they lose? That's why they're afraid of a loss. I mean,
and there's several of them in the chat right now who I was talking to about it. It's just I don't get it. Like I want to see more SEC versus SEC games. It's fucking bullshit that we've had teams in the same conference for 100 years that have only played like 20 times. That's just crazy to me.
Because of injuries. But
that's the main thing. Oh, we're going to have more injuries, less SEC teams.
He says because of injuries, but he's all for playing FCS teams in November.
Yeah, like guess what? Get better depth. Have a better team. It's that simple, dummy.
Yeah, you could get hurt playing anybody.
What exactly? I mean, it's that just shows that you didn't have a good team overall. You got to have depth.
If you play 9 SEC games as opposed to 8, you're playing the same amount of games overall.
Yeah.
Well, man,
I just want to play more SEC teams. Like I look at records between like our SEC teams, and it's like Florida. We've been in the same conference with Florida for 100 years or more, and the record between Ole Miss and Florida is 13-1-13. That shit should be like, we should have played at least 80 games by now.
If I'm the dummy, how come you can't spell your? I mean, these are the things you got to ask yourself before you
don't get loose started now.
Drooling on this, but
type about it.
I remember when they asked Kirby Smart the week before the SEC championship game, some dumbass reporter goes, "But what about injuries?" You know what Kirby Smart said? The same thing I've been telling you for 10 years. Yeah, somebody might get injured. Yes. Next question. Like this is football, bud. Yeah.
Exactly.
Somebody might get injured.
I mean,
doesn't we play
soft
football?
mentality.
We got 100 players on the
UGA
team.
fans are better than that.
Thank God Kirby doesn't have the same mindset as some of these woozies in the comment section. When's the last time you went and checked the mail, man? I mean, come on, man. You got to live life. You got to live.
And it's not just UGA fans. It just happens to be the majority of what I've seen.
Let me ask you a question, caller.
I've seen a lot of UGA fans saying that lately.
You seem like a pretty smart individual. So let me ask you a question. What do football players do?
They play football.
Oh my! What?
Crazy, I know.
Stop it, man.
And guess what? Football ain't no soft sport. So if you got that soft mentality, then join the fucking ACC or something. I don't know what to tell you. But that's all I got for you, Lou.
Yeah, great call,
we love you, brother.
Man. Yeah, great call. That was amazing. Good morning. You're on with Uncle Lou.
So I saw your prediction video for Texas A&M Miami, and
Honestly, I've got the same thoughts as you. I'm going to the game this weekend
Are you
as
really?
a student.
Man,
Yeah.
That'll be. I'm jealous. I don't go to a lot of games anymore, but the next game I go to will be a Georgia home playoff. Like I would skip a day of YouTube work or whatever the fuck you want to, my fake job, since it's not a real job. I would skip that. A home playoff game has got to be there. I don't know what could be better than that as far as a home field environment. I can't imagine. I mean, you know, maybe Michigan and Ohio State both go 11-0 and face each other 12-0, but is that really bigger than a playoff game? Because if that's the case, that's not even an elimination game. I can't imagine there being a bigger environment or a better environment than a home playoff game.
Yeah,
So
no, I'm
have a great
pumped.
time,
I'm
man.
so psyched. I mean, it was only because like I'm a student and it was only $25, and like I got first deck and I'm just super pumped. But anyways, I remember calling in last week or 2 weeks ago before the rankings came out, talking about how I think Miami should be in front of Notre Dame, and I think I wanted that because one, I thought it was the right thing to do, and two, I was looking at it and I was like, dude, A&M might play Miami, and that's gonna be the We're Back Bowl. Like,
yeah,
I was like, dude, this is gonna be so funny because
massive.
I'm not gonna lie, as an A&M fan, I think if I were to rank the 10 teams, I'm not gonna rank the group of 5 teams, but if I were to rank the 10 teams that I think have a shot to win a natty, I put A&M at like 5 or 6, and that's small. And so honestly, what I'm looking at is like, if we beat Miami and we win the We're Back Bowl, my season is complete.
Yeah, it's a major award.
No. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, I'm just really pumped. I'm going to be super excited. The only thing that kind of sucks, and I know I'm nitpicking here, is that it's going to be an 11 a.m. game instead of 6:30 primetime night.
Yeah.
But it's still going to be pumped. I mean, I saw the Penn State SMU game last year, and it was 11 a.m. or 11 a.m. my local time, and that shit was still so pumped.
Yeah, it's going to be unbelievable. Yeah, you're going to have a great time.
Yeah, and then also on another note, on the whole injury talk, why is college football the only sport where people just are like, oh, this game doesn't matter, this game doesn't matter, this game doesn't matter, someone might get hurt? I mean, what is it like? I know this isn't the most fair comparison because it's 2 different sports, but like in college basketball, the conference tournament doesn't really mean much. Like most of the teams are already in, but they still all play. Why not in college football? Like, I just don't get why college football is the only sport with that mentality.
Yeah, I mean, look, if you're up 40 points in the second half of a game, you take your starters out. Now, part of the reason you do that is to avoid injury, but a big part of the reason you do it is to get other players some valuable playing experience. So it's not just I mean, should Georgia be practicing this week?
Yeah, they should.
Well,
I mean,
what if somebody
obviously.
gets hurt? Shouldn't they wait till next week to practice? I mean, this is the mentality that these people have. I mean, listen, you can take the pads off. You can run the skeleton drill 7-on-7 and blow your knee out on a 10-yard out route against air.
Yeah.
And I hope that doesn't happen to anybody. But the fact that it could happen is not a reason not to practice.
No, and
the
I saw
fact
what
that
Kirby
somebody
said.
could get hurt is not a reason not to play. Sorry.
Yeah, and I saw what Kirby said where, like, if you start, like, worrying about injuries too much, this isn't word for word, but if you start worrying about injuries too much, then you get scared.
Sport. That's what he said. He said, he said, you're in the wrong sport. If you go out on the field thinking, I hope I don't get injured, you're in the wrong game.
And you get a scared team. You get an absolutely scared team. Well, anyways, Lou, that's all I really wanted to talk about.
All right, buddy.
Have a good live stream. I won't be watching this time, but yeah,
man.
I'll be at the game,
man. And I hope they win, man. Because that'd be unbelievable. So have a good time, man. I'm sure you will, and thank you for the call. All right, we got a few people waiting still to come on, but I have to take a bathroom break. All this coffee's running through me, so Let me put something on and I'll be right back.
I go for mine, I get to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. I go for mine, I get to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. I'ma get on the TV, mama. I'ma push down.
Hey, 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 hey. Welcome to the good life. What is a sale deeds? Won't even get pulled over in they new V. The good life. Let's go on a living spree. They say the best things in life are free. The good life. It feel like Atlanta. It feel like LA. It feel like Miami. It feel like NY. Summertime shy. Now throw your hands up in the sky. So I roll through good. Y'all pop the trunk. I pop the hood. Ferrari. And she got the goods. And she got that. I got to look. Sorry. Yo, it's got to be, cause I'm seasoned. Haters give me them salty looks. Lowry's 50 told me, go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate and watch the money pile up. It's good like, I go for mine, I got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. I go for mine, I got to shine. Now throw your hands up in the sky. I'ma get on the TV, mama. I'ma push it down. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to the good life. Where we like the girls who ain't on TV cause they got more than the models. The good life. So keep it coming with the bottles. So she feel booze like she bombed at Apollo. The good life. It feel like Houston. It feel like Philly. It feel like...
All right. Something tells me we will get back to the music at the end of the show. Yeah, something tells me we will. But before we get back to the phone calls, let's check the score of that bowl game that nobody's watching. Got to see how bad Missouri State is. Uh-oh. Oops. Well, I might be on the wrong side of this one. I might be on the wrong side of this one here. Butch Jones is beating the fuck out of Missouri State 24-7. Dang. This was a pick 'em too. Dang. Under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Lyle 24, Missouri State 7. Not good for your boy Lou on the Pay Lou movement there. Looks like we're headed towards a giant L in that one. Good thing we hit a couple of meaningless basketball games earlier. Yeah, it's a good thing we did that. All right, back to the phone calls and that. Good morning and two and also.
Hey Lou, what's going on?
What's up, my man?
Hey, quick question. Why are all the Georgia fans in the chat like downplaying Indiana? Are they just looking at the logo and
I don't know.
What's up with that?
I don't know. If anybody is downplaying Indiana, well, I haven't seen what you're talking about, so I don't know exactly what they're saying. But if they're saying something like Indiana ain't no good, then they don't think anybody's any good.
Yeah, there's been like 3 Georgia fans talking shit like, "Oh, dude, Indiana's like, bull. They're all fucking shit. You know, we're gonna whip them. You know, they're not. I don't even know if they're watching football.
They'll be the ones bragging the loudest if Georgia beats them. Now, why would you brag about beating a terrible team? But they will. Indiana's a good team. I mean, I don't know what else they have to do. They went on the road and won at Oregon. How many teams in the country could do that? 4, maybe?
Right.
Maybe 4. They beat Ohio State in the Big Ten championship game. I'm not saying Indiana's invincible and some all-time great team who's going to run through the playoffs and win every game 100-0. But
yeah, me neither.
Maybe they're just trash talking. I don't know. But if anybody has a serious opinion that Indiana's not very good, then it would be hard for me to take anything else they said seriously.
I agree 100%. But anyway, I'll go ahead and do the bracket and get out of here.
Yeah.
I'll do it on top of the head.
Okay. You want me to call them out?
Yeah. You call them out, and I'll just.
All right, James Madison, Oregon.
Oregon, big.
Alabama, Oklahoma.
I think Alabama gets a little revenge game and wins.
All right. Tulane, Ole Miss.
Oh man, I know a lot of people. If there is an upset, a lot of people are saying it's going to be this game because of the all the drama that happened with Lane Kiffin. But I think Ole Miss is going to pick up where they left off and whoop some ass.
Okay. Miami, Texas A&M.
I'm just going to give it to A&M because they're home. I mean, I don't really. That's a hard game to pick as well. But
I think so too.
Kyle Field.
Yeah.
This game's at noon though, but it doesn't matter. I mean, it's Kyle Field. But
all right, Texas A&M and Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Ole Miss and Georgia.
Georgia.
Indiana and Oklahoma, you said? No, you said Alabama. Indiana, Alabama.
Right. I think Indiana puts belt to ass to Alabama.
Oof.
And Alabama fans cry for the board to be fired.
All right. And Oregon, Texas Tech.
God, just give me that's a tough game to pick. Give me Texas Tech.
Yeah, I think Oregon, Texas Tech is the most interesting second round game that we're likely to see. I do think if Miami beats Texas A&M, the Miami-Ohio State potential second round matchup would be interesting. They have that national championship game from 20 years ago that was really good, and I don't think they've played again since then, but I could be wrong. But anyway, so if Miami were to beat Texas A&M, that would be a really interesting game. I think Ohio State would beat Miami. I just mean it would be interesting from
that'd be a little bit of a throwback game as well.
And then the Texas Tech Oregon game to me is just such a hard one to pick that I think that would be a great second round game.
If you watch football, you can make a great argument for any pick in that game. I mean, because you make a valid point for no matter who you pick. That's a super hard pick. But you're right, absolutely.
All right, so Oregon, Texas Tech.
Yeah, I'm going Texas Tech.
Okay. And we already picked all these? Yeah, we already picked all these, didn't we? Ohio State and Texas A&M, you said?
OSU.
Okay. So that gives us Ohio State and Georgia.
I think Georgia wins that one.
And Indiana versus Oregon, I think you said?
I think Indiana, Texas Tech. I think Indiana beats Texas Tech.
Okay. And who do you got winning the Natty?
Now, I know I said that, Georgia fans are being disrespectful of IU and, claim that they don't watch ball. But I do watch ball. I think IU is going to put on a great game. But I have this gut feeling that Kirby Smart and the Dogs are going to break America's heart, including mine, and walk off the field on some game-winning field goal. And that's it. Game over. Everybody cries. Georgia wins. Dog fans happy. That's all I had, Lou.
All right, buddy. Yeah, thank you for the call. Like all the callers, I reserve the right to change my opinion later too. But I think if Georgia gets to the semifinals and beats Ohio State, I think they will win the Natty no matter who they play. I reserve the right to change my mind based on how these games play out and how the teams look. But I actually think, because a lot of this just comes down to matchups, and you feel like certain teams maybe match up better against one team than another or whatever. I think Ohio State poses some big problems for Georgia with their passing game, with Ohio State's passing game. I know Georgia's secondary has played better second half of the year, and the pass rush is a million times better. But matchup-wise, I feel like Georgia matches up better with Indiana than they do Ohio State. So if it were to come down to that scenario where if Georgia finds a way to get past Ohio State and then Indiana is waiting in the Natty game, I think Georgia probably beats them. But I reserve the right to change my mind. And we don't even know if it's going to come down to that. But if it did, just based on the way a lot of the callers are mapping out their bracket, I would like Georgia's chances there. In the Natty. And I don't say that in a disrespectful way to Indiana either. I think I've been pretty clear for the entirety of this season that although I don't like Cignetti, this ain't last year's Indiana. Like this, I think Indiana's a legitimate title contender. Good morning, you're on with Uncle Lou.
Good morning. How are you, sir?
I'm good.
Hey, I'm surprised no other Woozies has brought this up. But if you go to membersonly.com and order you a members only jacket, it is not $98. It's $78.
Where?
Membersonly.com.
Oh, I don't know. I was just on there.
They're giving you go to the cart, they give you a $20 discount when you go and put it in your cart.
Well, shit, then you have to order 2 now.
You have to order 2. Now, neither of the greens did they have matched an Oregon green, but if you think I didn't order an Oregon yellow,
well, that's what I'm saying, and the yellow was the first one I put on the screen.
That's what made me go get what I got.
That yellow is straight fire right there.
And here's even more reason to go order, you fucking woozies. They give you 2-day free shipping.
I need everybody that's going in Vegas to January. In fact, I might buy. I need everybody that's going to Vegas in January to go to membersonly.com and buy one of these members only jackets. We all need to have our members only jackets in Vegas.
Now, I'm lucky and my game's at 5:30 my time. If you don't think I'm wearing my members only jacket to the bar for the Oregon playoff game, you're out of your fucking mind.
Yeah.
If it gets there on time. Now, it's a 2-day shipping. I don't know if they count Saturdays. It might get here Saturday, Sunday, whatever. Who the fuck cares? But if you don't think I'm wearing my Oregon members only jacket to work on Monday, you're out of your fucking mind.
Yeah. I mean,
now,
this thing came today. I've never put something on so quick.
I can't fucking... $78 is a fucking steal. Now, if they had a closer green to the Forest Oregon green, I would have ordered a green one to go with it. But it is what it is.
Slaw's in the chat. Where's the?
Well,
is that Clemson orange? That's Clemson orange. Right
That's
there.
Clemson orange. That's more Clemson orange than Texas orange.
Go on. In fact, order any color you want, Slaw. Slaw, if you go to membersonly.com right now and order yourself a members only jacket, then you can knock $100 off the money you owe me.
Oh.
So I'll basically pay for your members only jacket, Slaw. But Slaw, I'm warning you, I bought a large and it's snug. So if you normally wear a large, Slaw, you should probably buy an extra large.
Yeah.
You're a little
now I bought
taller
a
than me.
small, but they offer free returns 35 and 45 days in. So
yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, I got mine in about 3 days, so you'll get it quick. If it doesn't fit, like you said, you can just but Slaw, go on there right now and order you one, bud.
Slaw, because I texted the group chat about buying my members only, and he said fuck members and
what
Slaw being
Slaw. Come on, man. Slaw, you got to order one. I'm paying for it, Slaw. Why wouldn't you? Slaw, if you don't order one, then you owe me the whole $250, and then I'm just going to take $100 of the $250 that you send me and buy you one. So either way, you're ending up with a members only jacket. So you might as well just cut out the middleman, me, and order it yourself.
And get one now.
Come on,
now,
man.
The lady might not let him order one. That might be his hang up. Her and that shitty pie she baked might not let him buy him a members only jacket.
Well, they don't want me to show a picture of this pie she made. I ain't do that
They don't want to show. They don't want to see that. That's not you. That's OnlyFans only content. Yeah. Anyway, give me the fucking bracket. Give me the fucking bracket.
All right, here we go. James Madison in Oregon.
Oregon by 1 million. Fuck James Madison.
All right, Alabama and Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. Fuck Bama.
Tulane, Ole Miss.
Tulane. All right, excuse me, Ole Miss. Sorry.
I was about to say, dang.
I'm
Miami,
3 old fashions deep. Excuse me.
Miami and Texas A&M.
Give me A&M.
All right. That gives us Ohio State versus A&M.
Give me Ohio State.
Georgia versus Ole Miss.
Georgia.
Indiana versus Oklahoma.
Indiana.
Texas Tech versus Oregon.
Oregon, because Texas Tech hasn't seen our speed. You talked about it earlier.
Yeah.
Texas Tech hasn't really been tested yet. They've not seen a top 5 team. No disrespect to BYU. I think BYU is a good team. They don't have our wide receivers. They don't have our running backs.
You know what? That's a fair point. The 2 best teams, I think, anyway, that BYU has played, and granted they handled them, was Utah and BYU.
Yes.
And those tend to be more beat you up in the box type teams than they do kind of spread you out and beat you with
also
speed.
We all know Mormons can't drink caffeine or alcohol. Both those are allowed in Eugene.
Dang.
So Oregon is going to Give Texas Tech a game they have not seen yet, and I think now is it going to be a great game? Absolutely, it's going to be the best of the second round games. I think it's going to be the best second round game that we have. It's going to be a close game, but I think Oregon speed on the outside is too much that Texas Tech has or hasn't seen yet. So,
all right, that gives us Texas Tech and Oregon in the first semifinal.
You mean Indiana and Oregon?
Indiana and Oregon. Sorry, yeah.
And now I'm going back to the Kirby days and who Dan Lanning learned under Nick Saban and Kirby. And you brought this up maybe a month ago. Georgia is undefeated against Bama in rematch games where y'all played in the regular season, y'all played in the SEC championship game or in the playoff game or wherever. I don't think Dan Lanning loses to the same team twice in 2 seasons. Give me Oregon.
All right, and Georgia, Ohio State.
Give me Georgia because Ohio State can't kick field goals and Georgia can.
All right, that gives us Georgia versus Oregon in a national title game, and me and you meeting up in Vegas a week later.
Listen, I'm the biggest Oregon fan on the channel. My crown is unprecedented. I've been here since the beginning. I'm the biggest Oregon homer in the world. The teacher versus the student. I would love to see Dan beat Kirby. I would love it not only for me getting my first natty. I would love it just to trash talk you for an entire season. But being realistic, it would be tough for me to pick Oregon in that matchup. Give me Georgia by a point.
Anybody else hear that? It'd be a great game.
It'd be a great game.
Yeah.
And it'd be great to trash talk you for a week. It'd be great to be in Vegas a week later with the national championship ring on my finger. It'd be a fucking amazing.
Yeah.
All you fucking.
I hope one of us. Who's going? Who's going that has a team in the playoffs? Me, you, Sir UJ is a Georgia fan. There a couple of Clemson fans are going.
Is Doula's going? Is it Doula a Georgia fan?
Yeah. So are there any fans other than? So there's Georgia, Oregon, Clemson.
Clemson's not in the playoff.
No, I know. I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah. Who is Tucci going?
Yeah, but he's a Georgia fan too. Is there anybody?
Okay.
Utah man is going, but they're not in.
Utah man, he's not in it.
I'm trying to think of. I hope one of us that's going wins it, so that we, that would be cool. Yeah.
Now, to all of you other fucking woozies out here, you Utah man bragging about Texas Tech, that must be fucking nice. Slob on somebody else's fucking knob.
Oh, Slim Shady. Loser. Slim Shady, the Miami man.
The Miami man's going.
Yeah, so he's got a chance.
Slim Shady, yes, right.
Yep.
And now let's get to the Michigan portion of this. Because this is an interesting topic. I would love a Whittingham hire by Michigan. And I have been curious as why there hasn't been an announcement. Because Dillingham's not in the playoffs. DeBoer, now I've heard this, that DeBoer's job hinges on that Oklahoma game. And if he wins it, he's going to stay at Bama and keep going into the playoff. But if he loses, he'll seriously consider, more so than he already probably is, the Michigan job. What do you think about that?
What'd you say? I'm sorry. Somebody was asking about the Vegas trip in the chat.
You're fine. DeBoer in the Oklahoma game.
Oh, I think Michigan wants DeBoer. I don't think he'll leave Bama to take the Michigan job.
Even if he loses to Oklahoma and it's not close.
Yep.
Okay. That's a fair statement. I think Whittingham would be a home run hire, not only for the fact that it's kind of out of the blue, and I think that's what would piss a lot of Michigan fans off that are in we need to beat Ohio State now type of mantra. We can't lose to Ohio State for another 2 or 3 years while we're quote unquote rebuilding, because they don't want to lose to Ohio State for 2 to 3 more years, because losing to Ohio State once was enough for some Michigan fans.
Yeah.
But if you're a smart Michigan fan and you want to cleanse the Sharon Moores, the Harbaugh people, the Connor Stallions type people out of your program, you need a guy like Whittingham to come in and be the palate cleanser of the program, where he's going to weed all those fuckers out. He's going to be the one that says, you're gone, fuck you, you're cool, fuck you, I'm out. He's going to do that in 2 to 3 years. He's going to get the ship righted, and then you can hire the next Dillingham, the next Dan Lanning, the next whoever that is the next up and comer in all these other top programs, these next batch of offensive coordinators, these next batch of defensive coordinators that are fitting to get hired. Oregon's replacing 2 coordinators next season.
Yeah.
George, other people are going to be replacing multiple coordinators. You're going to find a new coordinator down the road. You don't need to go out and get, a Brian Kelly, a Lane Kiffin now. You need to cleanse your program of the sins of the Harbaughs and the Sharon Moores and get right. Then go worry about getting the coach of the future, whether that's Dillingham if he's still at Arizona State, which it sounds like he will be. If he doesn't leave for Michigan, I don't know what job he leaves for. I don't know what he's waiting on. But anyway, Lou, I just wanted to come on here and let you know I ordered my yellow Oregon members only jacket. I'll be wearing it very proudly the next call-in show. And as always and forever, Sco Ducks.
All right, buddy. Thank you for the call. Yeah, I was pretty sold on the Dillingham to Michigan deal. But when the Utah man brought up the Kyle Whittingham thing earlier, it did kind of get my mind spinning a little. I do think if for whatever reason, maybe Dillingham has told him no, I don't know. But I think that would be a good hire for Michigan if they got Whittingham. I mean, I think Dillingham would potentially be a good hire too, but the Whittingham thing is interesting for sure. Let's catch up on these super chats that I have woefully neglected, much to my chagrin. Yeah, Matt says I got 5 on it. You want me to play that? Remind me at the end. We'll play music again at the end. Remind me. I'll play it. Sharkwood says 27-10 Oklahoma wins, 24-21 Miami wins. Also, what do you think about Texas firing their DC? Their defense has been saving them lately, so I think it's weird. I think it's weird too, but Will Muschamp is a massive upgrade. Is that true, by the way? Because I heard that today too. I'm a little pissed off about that. Is that true? That bothers me a little. Because I think Muschamp is one of an elite defensive coordinator. And the way it was told to us as Georgia fans was that he just didn't want to do it anymore, spend more time with his kids, that kind of thing. So he took an off the field sort of almost an analyst role with Georgia as opposed to DC. But come to find out, he's taking another DC job at Texas. I don't like that. I don't like that. It's not that I don't like it for Texas. I think that's a home run for Texas. I don't like. It's like Matt Luke did this too to Georgia. Georgia had Sam Pittman as their offensive line coach, amazing O-line coach. He leaves to take the head coaching job at Arkansas. Don't blame him for that. So we then bring in Matt Luke. Matt Luke was unbelievable. An amazing offensive line coach. And then out of the blue, at the end of a season, when was it? 2019, 2020, whatever it was. He goes, I don't want to coach anymore. And he quit. At least that's the story we were told. He went fishing for a couple of years, and now he's the offensive line coach at Clemson. So, and now Muschamp has done the same thing. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I would rather have Muschamp than somebody else have him. Same thing with Matt Luke, by the way. I don't know. I don't like that. Michigan man says it's over for Ohio State once we hire Dillingham. Thank you for the super chat, Michigan man. Joelish. My entire back is a waterfall from sweating outside. Have you tried going inside? Nicholas DePerno says, go Dogs, we're winning that natty, and I'll wear a shirt that says Dynasty Degenerate. It will be a dynasty if Georgia wins the Natty. Don't even try to tell me it won't. Don't try to call me and argue against it. Don't try to type anything stupid in the comment section. 3 natties in a 5-year period, by any definition you want to use, would be a dynasty. So that's just what it is there. Will they do it? I don't know. But if they do it, yes, that's 100% a dynasty. 3 natties in 5 years, by any fucking definition. The trolls will type, who know, well, they'll type themselves into a fucking knot trying to say that it ain't. Good morning. You're on with Uncle Lou.
What up, Lou?
What's up, bud?
I can explain that super chat. It's because, I mean, I don't know how it is in your neck of the woods, but where I'm at in Georgia, it's like freezing as shit in the morning, but then it warms up. So I'm still wearing winter clothes.
Yeah,
in the evening.
It has been warm here in the afternoons this week. Now, today it was rainy all day, so it wasn't that warm today. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like you go out for a couple hours and you're wearing winter clothes, and it's 60 degrees outside. And it's just, anyway, yeah, I sweat more now than I do in the summer. But anyway, other than that, I'll play your little playoff bracket bonanza game.
All right, let's do it. Let's James Madison, Oregon.
We'll go Oregon.
Alabama, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Tulane, Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Miami, Texas A&M.
I'll go Miami on that one.
All right. That gives us Miami and Ohio State.
I'm going to go Ohio State on that one.
Georgia and Ole Miss.
I'm going to go Ole Miss on that one.
Indiana and Oklahoma.
Indiana.
Texas Tech and Oregon.
I'll go Oregon.
All right. Oregon versus Indiana.
Oregon.
Ole Miss versus Ohio State.
Ohio State.
And Oregon versus Ohio State for the Natty.
I have Oregon going the whole way, so I'm going to have to go Oregon.
All right. Oregon for the Natty.
Yeah, I'm guessing that makes that Duck guy earlier, although I don't know how somebody can go by both Mr. and DJ. But yeah, that'll make that Duck guy happy because I actually picked the Oregon Ducks to win, unlike him, who's supposedly a Duck fan. But it is what it is. Somebody's got to carry the torch, I guess. Trying to think if there's anything else football wise. I'm excited for these games, though. To be honest,
me too.
I feel like last weekend was kind of like I felt like an addict with an itch.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, "What the hell?" There's nothing to do, but this weekend's going to be hitting just right.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for it. What games are you? What's your streaming schedule?
All 4 of them on YouTube. So tomorrow night at 8 for Alabama, Oklahoma, and then on Saturday noon, 4 and 8. All 3 of them on YouTube.
All right, sick. I'll see you there.
All right, buddy. Good morning. You're on with Uncle Lou.
How you doing, Lou?
I'm doing great.
First time calling.
Appreciate it.
But I got an answer for your question earlier about your back-to-back Natty champions.
Yeah, who was that again?
That would be them dogs.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot Georgia won.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It would be them dogs. Let's run through that playoff bracket real quick, if you don't mind.
All right, James Madison, Oregon.
That would be Oregon.
Alabama, Oklahoma.
I gotta say, with the whole repeat situation, but Oklahoma.
Tulane, Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
And Miami, Texas A&M. See if he picks up. Guess he's not home. Not sure what happened, but we couldn't hear you, bud. Good morning. You're on with Uncle Lou.
What's going on, Woo? How we doing?
Doing good.
Yeah. So
Maze Hayes retard here. I want to talk about the Sharon Moore shit to start because I was his last defender, and on multiple times I called in here defending him, and now look at me. I'm the biggest fucking retard on this channel. Not only
star
like
dummy.
Yeah, 25-star dummy. This guy's a fucking clown. He's a liar. He's a cheat. I mean, what he did to those kids, like to betray them like that, I got no words, and it's disgusting. And he really wasted the best opportunity he's gonna get. He got handed head coaching job at Michigan, and he fucked it up. So in hindsight, you know, I was wrong. I was scared the players would leave, and I thought he was some sort of like players coach. It turns out he was just a fucking retard. I think the players know that too. So we'll see who leaves. It'll probably depend on the hire, but this kind of makes sense why Michigan looks so pathetic at times this year, because we didn't have a head coach. This guy, like every single game we played where the talent level was similar, we got out coached into oblivion. We got Oklahoma beat the fuck out of us. USC beat the fuck out of us. Ohio State beat the fuck out of us. And that's because our head coach was too worried about being horny than like scheming up plays. So what a fucking idiot. It's kind of impressive they went 9-3, to be honest, with this fucking clown leading the ship, stalking women instead of fucking coaching practices. In terms of the coaching search, I know this is a shocker, but I actually don't have any insider information. Isn't that crazy? If you do want, the most reliable insider is Chris Ballas, and you know, kind of the messaging he's been putting out there is they're waiting to see if Bama loses to Oklahoma, then they'll force the board to like give them a hard no, and then after that it's Dillingham. If Dillingham says no, the safety blanket was looking like Jed Fish, but he has been crossed off the list due to like the firm that they got investigating these people. He had some like sexual harassment shit at Arizona, I guess. So
dang. What about the Kyle Whittingham rumor?
I haven't. So from last I heard, Ballast mention Whittingham. He said he's not high on the list, but obviously you can't rule anyone out at this point.
Yeah.
I personally, I think Whittingham's a great coach, but isn't he like 66?
Well, you know, it would be a short-term deal.
Yeah, I guess it would just be hard for me to get excited about that. I'd like the idea of a Dillingham because of his track record with quarterbacks. Obviously, we need someone to develop Bryce. No wonder he didn't get developed this year. Again, our coach was stalking women instead of doing his fucking job. So
yeah,
absolute joke there. But yeah, I'm hoping for Dillingham. Obviously, I don't think DeBoer is going to go to Michigan. I don't think he should leave the Bama job for Michigan. That would be great, but I don't see it happening.
Yeah.
I'll do the bracket real quick. You don't have to pull it up. I think the quarterfinal, I'm going to go 3 Big Ten teams. I think Indiana beats Oregon. I'm hoping Georgia beats Ohio State because fuck those guys. And I'm going to go with Indiana to win it all, man. I mean, what more do you want from them? Undefeated season. They got over the hump this year of, they haven't beaten anybody. They went on the road at Oregon. They beat Ohio State on a neutral field. I'm going to rock with Indiana. And that kind of leads me into, I think Cignetti, what he's done at Indiana is, I don't know if people are talking about this enough. I mean, how fucking impressive is that?
It's unbelievable. And you know what the end result is going to be? The end result is going to be other coaches losing their jobs much sooner than they normally would.
Yeah. It's like the standard is to take the worst.
Florida, for example, if you're Florida, so Summerall goes 9-3 next year and 9-3 the year after that. So you're impressed with that? Fucking Kurt Cignetti's got Indiana in the playoffs every year. Like
he's not just in the playoffs. He's the number 1 overall seed with the best win in the country.
And I'm not even 9-3 would be great if Summerall did that. And Florida fans should be happy with that. But so I'm kind of joking by using the Florida thing, but like this is fucking Indiana. So
Yeah.
how do you that's going to put a lot of, I mean, there's already a lot of pressure on these coaches at any big name school they get to, but I mean,
yeah, you can't have that as your standard if you're a fan. I mean, he's a unicorn.
I mean,
That
if you're a Florida fan, you're like, you're telling me Cignetti took Indiana from a 2-win team to the playoffs in 1 year. And then in his second year, won the Big Ten at 13-0 and was the number 1 overall seed in the playoffs. And Summerall can't take Florida from 5-7 to 10-2 in a playoff berth? Unacceptable. Like, I could see Florida fans saying, like, being mad at 9-3.
Yeah.
And not just Florida. It's going to happen in a lot of places.
Or let's say Alabama beats Oklahoma, and then Indiana I think Indiana would beat the shit out of Alabama. I'm not going to lie. With how Bama's playing down the stretch, I think Indiana would wax them. And what's the Bama fan going to say? It's like, you have more talent at every single position, except for maybe, I don't know, fucking quarterback than Indiana, and they're beating the fuck out of you. I mean, you can't if you're a fan, you can't fall into the trap of holding your team to that standard. I mean, what he's done is, I'm not old enough, but this has to be the most impressive turnaround ever.
It's crazy.
I mean, yeah. So that's all I had.
All right, buddy.
You have a good one, man.
Yeah, you too. Thank you for the call. All right. Nobody else is in the back. So we will turn the phones off. And I better take the link out of the thing too. All right, there we go. Mixed bag on the playoff predictions. Most people in the as far as the 2 first-round games go that are expected to be competitive, most people took Texas A&M. Most people took Oklahoma. I think more people picked Alabama than picked Miami, but we had a couple of people even pick Miami. Indiana and Ohio State, I feel like, were the 2 most common teams to make it to the championship game. There were several Georgia picks. There were several Oregon picks. There was at least one Texas Tech pick to make the final that I remember. But that seemed to be sort of the overall consensus of the callers anyway, as far as how the playoffs will go. So we'll watch the first round games tomorrow and Saturday, and then maybe next Thursday we'll do the same thing, having at that point seen who won the first round games, and we'll see if opinions change any after these first round games. Do you have a natty pick, Lou? I might have missed it. No, I don't. I haven't done like I think I did a mock playoff bracket a couple of months ago and uploaded it on a video or whatever. Obviously it would have changed by now, but I haven't really, I mean, I guess I could run through it real quick. And this might change, depending on, I mean, I'm not even like, I'm not sure I'm going 4 for 4 even in the first round. And the thing about playoff predictions, of course, because it's a bracket, if you miss a game in the first round, that affects every pick after it, But, I obviously would pick Oregon to beat James Madison. I obviously would pick Ole Miss to beat Tulane. Although I do agree with a couple of the callers who pointed out that it feels trickier for Ole Miss than it does for Oregon. Like if you had to pick an upset out of one of these 2 games, it feels like the chance for an upset is higher in the Tulane Ole Miss game than it would be in the James Madison Oregon game. But I don't think either will be an upset. I think Oregon will win. I think Ole Miss will win. And I've done videos on both of these games, so you know what my picks are. I'm going with the home team. I think both games are going to be close. I think either team could win both games, but I've picked the home team in both games. So I picked Oklahoma to beat Bama in a close one, and I picked A&M to beat Miami in a close one. So that would give us Miami and Ohio State. I would pick Ohio State in that one. That would give us Georgia and Ole Miss. I would pick Georgia in that one. So that would give us Georgia versus Ohio State in our first Final Four. I think Indiana would beat either of these 2 teams. So even if I'm wrong, and Alabama beats Oklahoma, for right now, I'll still pick Indiana to then beat Bama or Oklahoma, either one. If for some reason we watch this Alabama-Oklahoma game tomorrow, and the Alabama offense looks like it looked in the first 6 weeks of the season, and Ty Simpson has 340 yards passing, and Ryan Williams has 6 catches for 115 yards, and Jam Miller comes back and has 90 yards rushing, but as a team, Alabama runs for 140. Maybe that changes the calculation a little bit between Alabama and Oklahoma. Because here's the thing with this matchup here. Which one of these two teams, Alabama or Oklahoma, if they play at their absolute ceiling, has the best chance to beat Indiana? I would say it's Alabama. I haven't seen anything from Oklahoma offensively all year to make me think they're beating Indiana. If Alabama somehow gets back to where they were at in the first month of the season, which is going to be hard to do, you got injuries, just like everybody else does. I understand all that. But if Alabama were to play their best game, I think that would give Indiana a tougher game than if Oklahoma played their best game. But I don't even think Alabama's winning this game. But I'm saying I'm looking for ways I could be wrong here. But I'm going to take Indiana to win this game and advance to the Final Four. This one here, Oregon and Texas Tech, this is one of the hardest potential matchups to pick to me in the entire bracket. I'm going to go with Oregon to beat Texas Tech. I've got more questions about Texas Tech than I do Oregon. I think Oregon has gotten healthy over the last couple of weeks. I think they're getting some playmakers back on the outside at wide receiver. And I think Texas Tech is really good, especially on defense. But I don't know offensively. I don't know. I've got questions. So right now I'm going to take Oregon to beat Texas Tech. That would give us Oregon and Indiana in a rematch. And I'm going to take Indiana to beat Oregon again. I think it'll be close. But I'm going to take Indiana to beat Oregon again in the semifinal. The Georgia-Ohio State game, right now I've got to take Ohio State to win that one. I hope, I want Georgia to win. And if this game comes around, I will have seen Georgia play this game here, and maybe they do something offensively that makes me change my mind. But they haven't been consistent enough in the downfield passing game to make me confident that they can beat Ohio State. So right now I would take Ohio State to beat Georgia in the semis. That would give us an Ohio State versus Indiana rematch of the national championship game. I definitely think Georgia can beat Ohio State, though. And I think Oregon can beat Indiana. But these would be unbelievable semifinal games. If we get Oregon and Indiana part 2 and we get Georgia versus Ohio State in the semis, I don't know how you could ask for better football than that. Those would be amazing games. Those would be amazing games. And I'll take, right now, I would take Ohio State to win the Natty over Indiana. Based on that, the way I just played that bracket out. Light pink on the jacket or orange, says Slaw. Up to you, my man. I actually don't like the light pink one, but I'm not wearing it. You are. This is the light pink one. If I was gonna go pink, members only, I'd jump in the deep end with both foot and go this one here. I mean, that's just me. But I'm fucking nuts that way. This one's not bad. It's not that this one's bad looking. Kind of a salmon color there. That's not bad looking. But if I was going to go the pink route on my members only, I'd go all the way. That's just me. But you do you, Slaw. You do you on the members only. Everybody should have ordered one. I don't know why y'all aren't ordering this now. And it's $20 off when you, it says $98, but when you go to order it, it's $20 off. It's only $78. So there's no reason that everybody watching right now isn't clicking off my video, going to membersonly.com. And look, they're not sponsoring the show. Fuck members only. Just so happens these jackets are fucking banging. bud. I'm thinking about buying the hot pink one for myself anyway. I'm just saying. I'm thinking about it. Nicholas DePerno says, I would pick Ohio State to beat Indiana as well if that was what it was. Indiana's great, but beating Ohio State 2 times seems hard to do. I think Georgia is Ohio State's best chance at losing. I tend to agree with that sentiment as well. What else do we have here? Go Dogs. We're winning the 90, and I'll wear a shirt that says Dine. Okay, yeah, we're all caught up on the super chats now. Nicholas DePerno again. Oh, yeah, we just read that one. Yep, Ohio State. Yep. Are they warm in that? Not too hot, not too cold. They're not. It's not a heavy jacket at all. You never. Well, unless you're my age, you wouldn't know. It's a nylon. It's just a nylon material, and there's. I mean, you wouldn't want to wear this if it was 20 degrees outside. You know, this is a 40s or 50s. You wear a t-shirt and this jacket. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but the members only jackets are back, y'all. Officially announced here on the Uncle Lou After Dark show. I'm wearing it to Vegas. I'm going to party like it's 1987. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. This is going to make packing really easy because I just have to pack this and, like, 10 wife beaters, and that's my outfit. Fuck. No problem. Kind of watch you wearing. This is a G-Shock. This is a G-Shock. But you know what I'm thinking about doing now that I got this white members only jacket on? I'm thinking about buying a all white ceramic watch with a white face. All white. A nicer watch. I love this watch. I wear this watch more than any other watch I own because it's a fucking tank. You can't, I mean, it's indestructible. So I wear this more than any other watch. But it's not, I wouldn't consider it like a nice watch, like a dress, like it does, it's a good looking watch, but I'm going to find me like a white ceramic watch with a white face. Would look good with the white members only jacket. And of course the white Vegas hat. You know what I'm saying? Now, what kind of pants should I wear with this outfit here? What kind of pants would I wear? I could get some white chinos. Is that right for wintertime, though? I don't know about white chinos. I might. I got to put some thought into the pants. I got to put some thought into the pants and the shoes, too. I'd wear a pair of, like, all white leather sneakers. Navy? No, I wouldn't do navy. I would do black, maybe. I wouldn't do navy, though. Wouldn't do navy. All white pants, Miami Vice style. Yeah, I got to find me some white pants. I have a pair of white linen pants, but I'm not wearing those in January. I would have to find some kind of white, either white chinos or some type of straight front white dress pants. I want one of those LL Cool L Troop jackets from '87. I don't know what that is. White Dickies. I've never been a Dickies guy. I don't know. I've never owned anything Dickies. Medium gray chinos. I have some. I bought some on Black Friday. Here's what I do. Look. If I buy a pair of pants and I wear them and I go, man, I like these pants. You know what I do? I go back to the store and I buy every color they have. And that's what I did with these pants. I had a pair of olive green, and they're just super. They're chinos, and they're super comfortable. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna go back there and I'm gonna buy every color they have, and that's what I did. So now I have 5 of the same pant, and one of them is like a light gray. Whitewashed blue jeans. Have you ever tried man-made underwear? Isn't all underwear man-made? Are there aliens somewhere making underwear? And I'm unaware? I actually just ordered new underwear. I don't know. Y'all are morbidly curious. You should see. This is, well, I could show you my, what the hell? Why not? Who gives it? Nobody cares. I don't think. What a mess it is in here. I don't think anybody cares. What am I doing? I had 3 different deliveries. You see that? All those, it's just all boxes and packages and shit. Anyway, I was in here earlier unboxing everything that got delivered yesterday, but since you're morbidly curious about the underwear, here you go. Is this man-made? I'm assuming this is man-made. I don't know who else would have made it or what else would have made it. Aliens, or if they got fucking cats somewhere busy building underwear or whatever, but I thought it was all man-made. Oh, the cat's down in there now. Did you see? Yeah, the cat's down in there right now. Yeah, the boxes and papers and shit like that is a playground. She's been over there. She's been in there all day. She's been all day in there. Monk, what you doing down there? Monk, the chat said you're doing too much. They want to know, can you do less? Burgle's back there. Burgle, they asked about you on there. She put her head right back in the cover. She ain't got time for y'all's bullshit today. She's tired. If you model any underwear on the show, I'm permanently out, Lou. No, that's on my OnlyFans page, bud. You're not on there. You're not on my OnlyFans page. Your wife is. But you're not. You don't. So you won't. You don't have to worry about me modeling underwear for you. Yeah, they love the damn boxes. You know what else she likes too? But it's weird because then it scares her. You know the bubble wrap shit. Where it's got the little air pockets, and you used to do it when you were a kid, and you'd pop all the little bubbles in it. Whenever I get something with that, I'll throw it down on the floor, and she'll get to pawing at it. But every time she pops one of the things, it scares her. But then she creeps back up to it and starts pawing at it again, and then she gets to going, and then another one pops, and she jumps back. She does it over and over again. Yeah. Sharon Moore loves boxes. Yeah, got him in trouble too, didn't it? Got him in trouble. Vegas is booked January 23rd to 20. For real? My man. We're not getting there till the 24th, which is Saturday. Hey, email me. If I'm assume you're serious, email me. I'll give you my phone number and shit. Make sure you get up with us when you're there. But so we're all getting there Saturday morning, and we're staying different amounts of time. I'm actually staying for a whole week, the 24th through February 1st. So we get there on the 24th, which is a Saturday. Some people are staying till Wednesday. Some are leaving Thursday. Some Friday. I'm staying through February 1st. But email me, and I'll get you my contact. I'll get you my cell phone number, and you can get up with us when we're there. Because you'll know a lot of people there. I mean, just from this chat here, Hufferbilly Paul, the Clemson fan, and Pigskin Pete, of course, the Clemson fan, Dula, who's in here a lot, Sir UGA, Albert Tucci, DJ David, the Oregon fan that calls in. He'll be there. The Utah fan that called in tonight, he'll be there. Connor Stallions from the comment section will be there. Slim Shady Canes, the Miami fan will be. So there's really a lot of us there. And we have a great time. This will be our 3rd year in a row doing it. Lou modeled his underwear in the Aubrey. That is true, Tube. I did model my underwear in the Aubrey Solomon video from 2016 or 2017, whenever that was. Lou gave up all his bad habits. That's not completely true. I gave up all my bad habits when I'm in town. I don't have any rules when I go out of town. Well, I mean, I have rules, but all the things that I quit doing in town don't apply when I'm out of town. What's the best casino in Vegas? Regardless of the hotel that's attached to you, talking about just like for gambling purposes, what's the best? Whichever one you win at. I mean, if you ask 100 different people, like, what's your favorite casino to gamble at in Vegas, they're going to tell you whichever one they happen to win at, which is mostly luck. The casinos actually are, I mean, they're mostly the same. I mean, you're going to have the same games in every casino, mostly the same slot machines in every casino. The odds and the payouts are the same in every casino. But as far as like the hotels go, well, the Wynn is unbelievable. I've never stayed there. I can't afford it. The Wynn is super expensive to stay there. It's expensive to gamble there too. The table minimums are ridiculously high. You almost want to take your shoes off when you walk in there. It's probably the prettiest building I've ever seen. It's hard to even describe in there. Everything in there looks like it cost $1 million. Everything. There's a fucking, what do you call it? There's a McLaren dealership inside there. Inside the place. It's unreal, the Wynn. Nothing compares to the Wynn from a looks, just walk in, look around. It's mind-blowing. The Venetian in the Palazzo is also really, really nice. That's the one you've probably seen in movies that has the gondola, take you on a gondola ride through the casino and outside and back in and all that. It's really nice. I like Caesar's Palace. The only thing the food, I don't like the food options at Caesar's Palace, but that doesn't really matter. Everything is Caesar's Palace is right across the street from the promenade. You can walk across the street and eat, but Caesar's Palace is nice. The Flamingo and New York are probably the funnest casinos I've ever stayed at as far as like the atmosphere goes. Like, people are having a good time in the Flamingo. People are having a good time in New York. People are having a good time everywhere, but just generally every casino there has like its own kind of vibe, and you kind of have to visit, a lot. You have to visit them all, and then you kind of just figure out like which one's for you based on whatever things are most important to you. If you like luxury and you want to be pampered and all that, the Wynn would be the place to go. If you want to stay in the middle of the action, right in the middle of the strip, and be within walking distance to as many different things as you can for the cheapest price possible, the Flamingo. The Flamingo is the oldest standing casino hotel on the strip, and it feels like it when you're in there. But it's got a lot of nostalgia in there too. We stay there a lot, the Flamingo, even though it's old. A lot of the rooms are renovated, so the rooms are nice. It's easier to name the places you want to avoid. Do not stay at the Luxor. Do not stay at Excalibur. Do not stay at Circus. Just cross those off your list. Those are they're shitholes. Now, depending on when you're going to Vegas and how long you're staying and whether you're there during the week versus the weekend, if you don't have a relationship built up with the casino, the rooms can be expensive. So a lot of times people end up staying at Excalibur, the Luxor, or Circus because the rooms are cheap. But you get what you pay for. But once you've been to Vegas one time, you'll never pay for another room again. You don't have to gamble. It's a misconception. I had it too, that you have to go to Vegas and gamble, tens of thousands of dollars to get free rooms. And you don't. You go to Vegas for a couple of days, sign up for the player's card at every casino you go to. That's step number one. Sign up for the player's card. And then every time you gamble in that casino, give them your player's card. If it's a slot machine, there's a little slot. You just stick your card in the machine. If you play a table game like blackjack or whatever, you hand the dealer your card. And they swipe you in, and it tracks how much money you gamble. And you can go gamble a few $100s a day over a couple of day period, and you'll never have to pay for a room at that casino again. You'll get free rooms for the rest of your life there at that casino. But the first time you go, you'll probably have to pay for the room. Yeah, you can't beat the Flamingo for location. It's dead center of the Strip. There's good restaurants inside the Flamingo, but if you want to eat a little bit cheaper, you walk right outside. In between the Flamingo and the Link is, they call it the Promenade. It's basically a long alleyway, and there's bars and restaurants all the way down both sides. Everything from Mexican food to American food to In-N-Out Burger. But it's anything outside of a casino is going to be cheaper than anything inside the casino. So if you're, if the Flamingo has there's a Johnny Rockets inside Flamingo. You go get a hamburger, fries, and a Coke, it's going to be $25 or $30. It's ridiculous. Walk right outside the In-N-Out Burger and get the same thing for $12. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Once you go to Vegas once or twice, the first time you go, it's a sticker shock when you go there because things are expensive inside the casino. You get free drinks while you're gambling, but if you just walk up to the bar inside of Caesar's Palace and order a vodka cranberry, it's going to be $25. But once you've been to Vegas a time or two, or if you just do some research online before you go, you can figure out where to go to get the deals. This place has happy hour at this time with 2-for-1 drinks, or this place has pay $20, drink all you want. You figure that out eventually, and you're able to save some money. Yeah, I took Missouri State. They were getting blown out. See what the score is now. It was 24-7. Now it's 31-7. So, yeah, that's going to be a giant L for the Pay-Lou movement there. There's a club in Caesars. I paid $50 for a Red Bull vodka. You're talking about Omnia. I've been there. Yes. It's 50. Me and the lady went to Omnia 2 summers ago. Now, it's an experience. When that fucking chandelier spaceship looking thing comes down from the ceiling and the lights are going and the fog machines, it's something to see in there. I'm not going to lie. It's something to see. But yeah, a vodka Red Bull's $50 in there. Beer's $30 in there. It's insane. It's insane. It's worth going, I guess, one time to say you've been there and seen it and all that. But, it's extremely expensive to drink in there. The Mirage Sportsbook was the best. Yeah, the Mirage is no more. The Hard Rock is going there. They tore down the whole front of the Mirage. The hotel tower is still there, but they're redoing it and rebranding it. And out front where the volcano and the casino were, they've tore all that down at the Mirage, and they're building the Hard Rock guitar-shaped tower. You went to Cirque. I've been to one Cirque du Soleil show in Vegas, yeah. Mad Apple, I think was the name of it. It was at New York, 2 summers ago. Me and the lady went. We stayed at New York, and they had a Cirque du Soleil show there, Mad Apple, and she wanted to go, so we went. How much is the win been to Vegas a lot, never stayed there. Is it like the Ritz-Carlton prices? If you've never stayed at the Wynn, my guess is probably cost you $500 or $600 a night. We can look. You want to look it up? All right, I'm going January 24th through the 31st. Look, well, I don't even know. It shows the prices. $6.99 for Saturday night, $3.99 for Sunday night, $4.99, $4.99, $3.99, $2.99, $5.49. Now, keep in mind this is for a basic room. Now, the room's going to be really nice, but you're going to get a 500 square foot room. It'll probably show us pictures of the room. And here's your room here. So it'll be a nice looking room, but it'll be small. Does it? 745 square feet, which is pretty big for a standard hotel room. Now, if you've stayed there a couple of times already, or you've gambled there a lot, then you'll get a discounted rate. But I've never stayed there or gambled there. I've been in there a couple of times to walk around. The first couple of times I went to Vegas, you walk in and out of all the casinos just to look and take pictures or whatever. So I've been in there a couple of times, but I've never stayed there. But the room we're staying at, or the room I'm staying at we're staying at Planet Hollywood in January. I'll show you the room. Pull it up. This one. This is the room I'm staying in. I'm not paying that. $359 a night. That's the wait a minute, is that it? Here it is. That's a half bath. Is that a hot tub? Yeah. But that's because I always stay. Planet Hollywood is owned by Caesars, and I always stay in a Caesars property when I go out there, so I get better deals on rooms. You might be able to sell a kidney in Vegas. We ate at some steakhouse in New York, and the steak was like $150 and sucked. I had drank too much that day and didn't give a shit at the time. Yeah, when we go in January, we usually pick one night to go have a nice dinner somewhere, like everybody all together. The first year we ate at the steakhouse inside of the Flamingo. What's it called? Bugsy and Myers. Bugsy and Myers, and it's that kind of place. The steak is $150, and that's all you get is a steak. You want asparagus to go with it, that's another $20. You want a baked potato, that's another $20, that kind of thing. Yeah. Most of the casinos have at least one really nice steakhouse in them, and then a couple of other restaurants too. Last year when we went and ate. I can't remember the name of the restaurant. Or the name of the restaurant or the casino that it was in, but it was an oyster restaurant. And there was, I don't know, 7 or 8 of us there, and basically we all just ordered a different kind of oyster. And then Peter Luger, that's in I've eaten at Peter Luger's. Yeah, that's in Caesar's Palace. It's good. It's really good. It's same thing. Costs about $150 to $200 a person to eat there. It depends what you order. I mean, if you just, you know, I think there's some steaks that are like $70 or $80. But if you get like a 12 or 14 ounce ribeye, something like a normal size ribeye, it's going to be $125, $150 for the steak. Yeah. Yeah. Peter Luger's is really good. Me and the lady ate there this past summer. It's really good. I haven't eaten at the steakhouse in New York, New York. Yeah, I haven't been to the Golden Steer. Everybody talks about it. You have to make a reservation like 3 or 4 months ahead of time to even eat at the Golden Steer. It's one of the most famous places in all of Vegas. Yeah, Slaw, we really hadn't talked about what we're going to do for our dinner out there this year. I'm open to whatever suggestions or whatever everybody wants to do. Do you play poker out there? Not usually, no, because we're with a big group of people when we go. And the thing about playing poker is it's not like there's 7 or 8 of us. It's not like we walk into a poker room and they give us a table. Oh, y'all go sit over there and play poker. They split you up. You know, you go sit over there, you go sit over there, you go sit in the middle, you go sit back there. So you end up, I don't know. I'd rather all 6 or 7 of us go play at the same roulette table or go play at the same craps table than to all be by ourselves in a poker room for hours. So I don't play poker that much out there. They split you up because they don't want you rigging a table. Well, that, and usually the tables are full. Like when you walk into a poker room, there's a waiting list. And so somebody busts out over there, the next person on the list, okay, you go sit over there. Now, if the next seat that comes open is at that same table, they'll sit your buddy down next to you. But chances are it's not going to be at that table. It's going to be somebody gets up from a table over there. And so now your buddy's over here. Now there's a seat open over here, so you got to go sit over there. What do I think of the Summerall staff so far? The only thing I know about the Summerall staff is what the Florida fans say about it on Twitter. So I'm assuming it's the greatest staff ever assembled, based on what I'm reading on Twitter from the Florida fans. What's your favorite cocktail to get, Lou? I'm not a big liquor drinker, my man. I'm pretty basic when it comes to liquor drinks. It's vodka cranberry. Or in the morning, it sounds bad, but in the morning I'll drink a vodka orange juice. In Vegas, I do that. I don't get up in the morning here and drink a vodka orange juice. I'm just saying. But I'm not a big liquor drinker. Pete and Sir UGA, they drink some liquor. They'll order some stuff, but I'm more of a just sip on a beer all day long. When you start raising your bets at a blackjack table, you just, your gut feeling. I mean, some people have strategies, you know, if they lose 2 hands in a row, they double their bet on the third hand, different things like that. I don't necessarily do that. I just by feel. No real strategy. Any light beer, I don't care, really. Will you ever play blackjack at a table with a machine shuffler? Well, they all have machine shufflers, almost all of them. Sometimes in the high limit room, if it's like double deck blackjack or single deck blackjack, they'll have hand shuffle, but that's usually $100 a hand or higher. What I won't play with is the continuous shuffler. I won't play at a blackjack table that has a continuous shuffler. No. I like a 6-deck shoe or an 8-deck shoe. Play through the whole deck and then shuffle the deck and then play through the whole deck again. A lot of the low limit tables now have the continuous shufflers. So they deal a hand. When the hand is over, instead of scooping up the cards and putting them in a muck pile, they scoop up the cards and they put them right back in the machine that deals the cards out. And that machine is continuously shuffling the cards. So in theory, you could get dealt the exact same card in back-to-back hands. And I don't just mean you could get an ace of spades this hand and an ace of spades the next hand. I mean, you could get the exact same ace of spades the very next hand, or the exact same 6 of clubs, because every card is available to be dealt on every hand. And I won't play those. I won't play those. An automatic shuffler is just, instead of, they play through the whole deck, but instead of shuffling the cards by hand, they have a machine that shuffles them. I'll play those, yes. I want Summerall to keep winning, but we need him in Gainesville. He'll be there Monday. He'll be there Monday. '26 schedules released. Georgia still hasn't played at A&M. Yeah, there's every team in the SEC has a stadium that they haven't played at in 15 years. I don't know why the Georgia A&M thing is the only one that ever gets brought up. But it's because of the scheduling model that the SEC had. There's no way around it. Craps is a blast with a big group. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Craps is the loudest game in a casino all the time for that reason. I love poker, but I don't play it at the casino usually. I play it in Cherokee sometimes when I'm up there by myself in North Carolina, but if I go to Vegas with a big group of people, I'm not going to waste 6 hours of my day sitting in a poker room to win $200. I'm just not going to do that. Bigger scam, roulette or slots? Probably, well, depends on how you're betting roulette, but it's probably pretty close, actually. It depends on what the hold percentage is on slots and which bets you're making on roulette. What bowl game that isn't the playoffs is the most prestigious or coolest? Well, that changes every year. The best bowl games now are determined by who's playing in the game, not the name of the bowl game, because all the prestigious bowl games are a part of the playoffs now. So you have to just scroll through the entire bowl schedule and look for interesting games. So doing that now. Penn State and Clemson could be an interesting one. Georgia Tech and BYU. Tennessee and Illinois. Iowa and Vandy. Michigan and Texas. There's a few. $31-15 now. Well, don't call it a comeback. You love poker tournaments? My brother loves poker tournaments. I don't play tournaments. I only play cash games. I don't have the patience for tournaments. Nobody forgets to scan 10 items. What's the most prestigious of all of them? Rose or sugar, I'd say. Well, the Rose Bowl's the oldest. But like the other bowls, now it kind of depends on the matchup and who's playing from year to year. You know, it's they're not, the bowl games aren't divvied out the way they used to be. But the Rose Bowl's the oldest. For sure. Pete, what color members only jacket do you need? Pete would have the balls to rock this pink one. Pete's not scared. Some of y'all are scared to wear pink. Could be because you're closeted. Could be for some other reason. I don't know. What color does Pete need? It's not really. That is Clemson orange. This makes it look like it's not, but like that does look like a Clemson orange in the picture there. Light blue's not bad either. What is this? Dark green? Yeah, I don't know about that. Well, that was not that bad either. I think you can't go wrong with black either. Black looks good too. I mean, they all look good because they're members only jackets. You'd wear yeah, I knew Pete would wear that pink one. Pete ain't scared. Lou, are you watching Seahawks-Rams game? No, I forgot the NFL was even on tonight. Pete wants the pink one. I can see Pete rocking that pink one now. Look at Pete. That's fucking strong. Arkansas State is beating Missouri State 31-15. Yes, they are. Went to the 2017 Rose Bowl game. Georgia-Oklahoma was definitely the coolest game I ever saw. Yeah, that was a great one. That was a great one. The pink is hard as fuck. All right. I'm ordering the pink one for Pete for Christmas. Don't tell him. ordered it right now, too. I don't give a fuck. Order right now. Add to cart. Pete, I'm getting you the same size I got for me. You're a little bit thinner than I am. And I ordered a large, and it barely fits me. So I'm going to order you a large. I think it'll fit you. It'll fit fine on you. The email. Yes, that is my email. Mine came quick, too. No. Five, three. There we go. All right. What are we doing here? Ship to use a different address. I'm shipping it to you, Pete, but I'm shipping it to Football Frank. Football Frank. All right. I got to find your address. Where is it? I know I have your address. There it is. All right. Football Frank. All right. What a deal. What a fucking deal. Card number. Expiration date. Almost done. Damn, I got to pee too. All right, ship to Football Frank at that address. Bill to Uncle Lou at this address. Five-star dummy. Okay. That should be right. All right. It says 2-day shipping. So it says 2-day shipping. Of course, you only check your mail once every 10 days. But I got to pee. I'll be right back. Burgle, hold it down in here with both arms while I'm gone. Oh, no Dr. Pepper. Coffee and water. I'll wear that pink jacket while I spin the marble. You'll probably win more money with the members only jacket on. That's what I'm banking on for myself. Anyway, yeah. The order arrives in a DeLorean. Yeah. All right, now we got to get everybody else to get one now. I've got one. Slaw, did you ordered one, right, Slaw? Slaw's got one. David's got one. Pete's got one. We need Sir UJ's got to get one. Slim Shady Canes. Well, maybe I might just buy everybody one. Fuck it. I'll buy Slim Shady Canes one. Doula. Slim Shady Canes and Pete, you think Sir UJ and Slim Shady Canes, do you think they're, if me and you are ordering a large, Pete, what size are we ordering for Sir UGA and Slim Shady Canes? You going, Lakers man? Utah man. What size do you, you've seen me, Utah man, for real. So if I'm a large, what are you? Extra large? Let me write this down. You know what it costed me? I'm for sure at least a CL. I don't even know what that means. XL or double XL. What color, Utah man? Utah man. I got to write all these names down. Sir UGA. Slim Shady. Doula. My brother. God damn. Crimson Red. Like that. It's called burgundy. The only reddish colors they have are this burgundy and then this bright red. Which one do you want? Or do you want a different one of these colors? You want pink? Well, there's two different pinks. You want pigskin pink or other pink? Other pink or pigskin pink? What's up, Trojan man? What's going on here at Bet Payout? No, it's just me buying everyone members only jackets. Damn, that's a lot of members only jackets. Well, there's a lot of fucking members. There's a lot of fucking members. All right, you want the other pink. All right, Utah man. Other. I'm not going to order all these on stream. It takes too long. I'm writing this down. Utah man wants the other pink. And you said extra large? Who else is in here that's going? Ohio. You already got the black one? My man. Come on, man. See? Come on, man. I knew it. I knew I liked you. I knew I liked you. Bang. Fuck the Rams. Six, 3, 220. I usually get an XL. I think you'll. Yeah. Look, this is a large. Hold on. This is a large. And I'm 5'10", 180. And like it's a little, I mean, it's not tight, but I would say double XL for you. I changed it to 2XL for you. Are you going, Matt? Don't you have to wear Adidas or loafers with the jacket? Well, it depends on the pants you wear. If you wear dress pants, you could or jeans even. You could definitely wear some a nice pair of loafers. We're about the same size. XL is good for him. For who? I ordered you a large, Pete. Same size I ordered me. Who is, I don't know who Matt is. Who is Matt SS? Is he going? I ordered Utah man a 2X because he's 6 foot something, 200 and something. Who are you saying is the same size as you, Pete? Notre Dame should be in the playoffs playing Saturday. You? You who? What? Which one of us is confused, me or Pete? I don't know who Pete's talking about. You're not going. Oh, so well, then you're not a member. Yeah, you're not a member. As unfortunate as it is, you're not a member. I've been writing down all the members. Utah Man, Sir UJ, Slim Shady, Dula, and Brad. No, I'm talking about everybody that's going to Vegas in January. How many blowouts are there going to be in the playoffs this year? At least one in the first round. Overall, depends on your definition of a blowout. Blowout is anything more than 14 points. Yeah, at least one in the first round then. Yeah, seafood is fish. Hey, Lou, have you ever heard of Casino Morongo and Casino Agua Caliente in the Coachella Valley? No. What's the Coachella Valley? I don't even know what the Coachella Valley is. Fish is meat. I don't know. Every time I go to the meat department in the grocery store and ask them for fish, they tell me to go to the seafood department. If fish isn't meat, then what is it? Seafood. Yeah, if I go to the meat department and ask for fish, they tell me to go down to the seafood department. The butcher at the grocery store won't give me any meat. Won't give me any fish. The butcher will cut up my meat for me, but if I want fish, he tells me to go down to the seafood department. Come on, man. No, I'm serious. You want me? I'll film myself doing it tomorrow. I'll go to the grocery store tomorrow. I'll go to the meat department and I'll ask him for some crab and some shrimp and see. And I'll let you see what he says. But he always tells me to go down to the seafood department. Yeah, keeps telling me that. Not sure why. Everyone knows fish is meat. Not the butcher. The butcher doesn't know that because every time I go to the meat butcher and ask him for fish, he tells me to go to the seafood department. It's meat if it comes off the bones. What about sharks? Is sharks meat? Because sharks don't have bones. Sharks have bones. Are you insane? No. They have cartilage skeletons, not bones. Bud. I mean, I am insane, but sharks don't have bones. They have a skeleton, so bones to me. Well, you not knowing the difference doesn't make you right. That's the thing there with that. It's all chicken of the sea. Well, chicken is poultry. So. Yeah, exactly, Michael Sprague. That's right. Tell them, Michael Sprague. They act like they don't know. See, if chicken isn't meat because it's poultry, and tuna fish is the chicken of the sea, well, then fish ain't meat. I can't believe Pete doesn't know this already. Come on, Pete. Tuna is meat. No, tuna is fish. No one has ever said, not a single time in their entire life, I'm going to make me a tuna meat sandwich. No one's ever said that. No one has ever said that. Let me go in the kitchen and fix me a tuna meat sandwich. No one has ever said that. You know what they have said? Let me go in the kitchen and fix me a tuna fish sandwich. Come on, man. Come on, man. I need to find me a white ceramic watch. Movado? They have a white ceramic Movado watch. 43 millimeter. Pork's not red. Does Swatch make a ceramic white watch? Let's see. I love Swatch watches. Swatch ceramic watch. Ooh. How about a Swatch Omega collab? With a little red in it. That's not ceramic. That's got a rubber strap on it. No, that's not ceramic either. Will Muschamp to Texas. What do you think about it, Lou? Great hire for Texas. I'm a little pissed off. I thought the reason Muschamp stepped down at UGA was because he wanted to spend more time with his kids or something. I think he's an elite defensive coordinator. I'm upset that we don't have him. Why is Nebraska still a blue blood? Because the blue blood list doesn't change. The blue bloods, there's 8 blue bloods. There will always be 8 blue bloods, and they will always be the same 8 teams. Blue blood doesn't have anything to do with how good somebody is today. Got a green G-Shock with gold bars. Yeah, that's the one you sent a picture of, isn't it? Yeah, that is a good-looking watch. I need to find me I want an all-white ceramic watch. Specifically to wear with my white members only jacket. But I don't want some dog shit watch either. What the fuck is bioceramic? Sounds like something I don't need to care about. I don't want a Coach watch. What is this? Pete, look at this weird shit here. I've never heard of it. It's probably dog shit, but look at this fucking thing. Look at that. Do I need that? You think I need that? I might need that. Georgia will never be a blue blood woo. That's right. That's right. Poor little Georgia man looking at Temu watches. I've got watches worth more than your car. Yeah, that was weird looking, wasn't it? That's sick, probably garbage. Yeah, I've never heard of it before. Probably is garbage. Can't a school play their way into being a blue blood? No, you can't play your way into being relevant during the formative years of college football. You either were or you weren't. I used to have a huge ass watch that went on your wall. That's called a clock. Well, come on, man. A watch that goes on the wall is called a clock, bud. You had a clock. Yeah, man. The 80s are coming back with these members only jackets, man. They're fire. I guess it doesn't have to be a white ceramic watch, but like even this one would be fine, I guess. But I want it I want the face to be white. I want the whole thing, all the white on white on white. I want it to be like the most racist watch ever. What's the context behind the members only jacket? I just found out members only jackets are back, and I've been waiting a long time for that to happen. And it turns out now's the time. Members only jackets are officially back. They never should have left. They should have been around the whole time, but they died out in the late 80s, early 90s for reasons unknown, but they're back, but better than ever too. And they're on sale. So, and everybody that's going to Vegas with us is getting a members only jacket, or I'm buying them one. One of the two. When I show up to pickleball in a pink members only jacket, they're going to lose it. Ooh. Hold on. Oh, okay. Now we might have found something here. We might have found something here. An all-white Sea Star. We might have found something here. $550 at K Jewelers. I bet I can find it cheaper. Maybe on Amazon. Nope. It's $600 on Amazon. Right here. It's on Amazon. I'm going to have to put some effort into that. I'm going to have to put some effort into the all-white watch. Yes, members only jackets are off the We're Back list. Yes, they're officially back. Yeah, they're officially back now. No. The phone calls ended about an hour ago, so I shut it down. We miss Hall of Fame Trey Lou. Didn't he call in Tuesday or last week? It wasn't that long ago he called in. Michigan offered a blank check to Kalen DeBoer. I didn't hear that. I knew they were going after Kalen DeBoer. I didn't hear that, though. Tulane is going to beat Ole Miss, and then the Puppies. Yeah, I don't think so. They might put up a fight against Ole Miss, though, but I don't think they're going to beat them. Would you go to Hong Kong to gamble? I mean, it's not something I'm planning on doing. Are you watching the Kennesaw State Bowl game tomorrow at 11? I'll probably have it on while I'm in here working. Yeah. Tag Heuer has some nice white watches. Yeah, expensive too. I don't have a Tag watch. I'd like to have one. I'd take Diaz just to have a coach right now. Check out the Movado sports watches. Movado sports watches. I don't have a Movado either. Movado sports watches. Oh, look at that one. Oh, sold, of course, sold out. Yeah, that's not bad. TR90. Let's see if I can find it on maybe on Amazon. TR90. Movado TR90. That's a different one. Different version of the same watch. I don't like the gold on this one. That one's not bad. Not bad. I'm going to save that one. Who is better, Octavian or Hall of Fame Trey? They both have their moments. I'm not going to lie. The Octavian shtick is getting a little bit tired just because he says the same thing on every call every week. I mean, he still has some good calls, but it's kind of like the same routine over and over again with Octavian. I feel like Trey says different stupid shit every time he calls in. Surprised Jimbo hasn't popped up for any coaching jobs. Yeah, maybe he has. Maybe he's been interviewed and schools decided no, or maybe he's been offered some jobs and turned them down. But I'm a little surprised he's not, especially with the number of openings we have this year. I'm a little surprised somebody didn't give Jimbo a shot. Analog watches are the only way to go. You talking about like as opposed to a digital watch? You mean? I don't think I would wear a digital watch unless it was like some like maybe a one of the like a vintage Casio from the 80s or something. Not something that was made today to look like that, but like an actual, and you could probably find them on eBay. I would wear one of those just for the coolness factor. Throwback, Let's just get rid of this guy. He's killing the mood. Yeah, you remember the old ones with the calculator on them? Yeah. Yep. Maybe that's the right fit for the members only jacket. Yeah, but it would you probably be impossible to find one of those in white though. Most of the ones I remember in my head from seeing them back then were black or gold or black and gold. I want a Flavor Flav wall watch necklace. Yeah. Yeah. That cat's still over there with them boxes. I see you over there with them boxes. I see you over there. The big square digital watch with 4 rectangular buttons from the 80s. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the old school Swatch watches from the 80s with the bands that went over the top. Yeah. The Timex that lit up in the dark back in the 90s. Yeah. I don't have any like vintage Swatch watches. I do have one Swatch watch, but it's not an old one. It when I bought it like 5 years ago, and it was a new release one. I'd like to have like one of them old ones from the 80s. I bet they're expensive. I mean you can find them on eBay, I'm sure. I bet they're expensive. Florida is the Purdue of the SEC. Wow. Hard to believe they've fallen to that point, isn't it? Thoughts on Swatch? I like Swatch watches. But if I'm going to get a Swatch watch, I want it like the weirder the better. I don't want like a normal looking Swatch watch. Like if I'm going to get a Swatch watch, I want it to have like some kind of crazy color or funky design on the band. Like if you're going to get a Swatch watch, you got to go like all in with the Swatch, with the whole look. The one I have is black, pink, and purple. Oh, there's Trey. They were just asking about you, Trey. Never been to Atlantic City, no. As far as gambling places that I've been, Cherokee, North Carolina, New Orleans, Louisiana, Biloxi, Mississippi, Tunica, Mississippi, Foxwoods, Connecticut, and Vegas. The Johnny Cash of casino hopping. Who's bringing the 80s back? We got to get back into the members only jackets. They're fire. YouTube Macau. I don't know about no trip to Macau. I don't know. Vegas still does it for me. Oh. Does Michigan belong on the Your Season is Over wall? Well, they were on there when they lost to Ohio State. Well, probably should. Oh, for the Sharon Moore thing. Yeah, I probably could have done a thing where I put the helmet over there for that. Yeah. Yeah, we still do the Lunch Money Show every Monday. Well, most Mondays. You got you a bag down there, too? You got you a bag down there? You got you a bag to play with? You got you a bag to play with down there? You play your bag? You playing your bags down there? You gonna do something or what? You just gonna sit there? You're not gonna play your bag? All right. Don't play your bag then. All right, I guess I'm going to get out of here. I've wasted enough of your time. Who would win Indy versus Texas Tech matchup? Oof. Indiana. Once you go to bed, the cat will start banging around. Man, you already know. Out in the living room, we have this little, like, 3-level cat tower that's got balls inside of it that spin around almost every night. Now, that thing sits in the living room all day long. She don't so much as look at the fucking thing. Soon as we go to bed at night and like you lay down, your head hits the pillow, all of a sudden you start hearing her smacking that ball around in there almost every night. Yeah, they know how you be bothering us when we're trying to go to sleep. That's what we're talking about. When we try to go to sleep and you get in there and want to play your balls at midnight and stuff. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about here. When you want to play your balls for no reason. You know, where you say, I want to play your balls. Oh, what you want to do? What you going to do when playing your balls? You play your balls in the middle of the night. Why do you do that? Huh? Why do you do that, too? All right, I'm going to get out of here. I'll be back on Saturday morning at 9 a.m. for the kickoff show. And tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, for the first round playoff game. Alabama, Oklahoma, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Let's hang out right here and watch the game. It's going to be a good one. So y'all come back tomorrow, 8 o'clock. We'll watch some college football. Enjoy the rest of your night. Have a great Friday. And I'll see you at 8 p.m. tomorrow.